Right, welcome back to another potentially unstable episode of Survivors of Tarnstead. We are going to try our best to see this through. And we will start with our usual manner of introductions. First up, we have Blackheart as
Carrick Marsh.
We have Cronus as
Shucks on Road Scala.
We have Hadden as
Tilde.
We have Marcus as
Guava Sagalas.
We have Semi as
Gifton Bratgan.
And we have Tobias as Cassiopeia still shot. And we have me, Ali, as your friendly DM. Who'd like to give the recap?
Oh shit, I gave the wrong name. Oh well.
You did?
Yeah, I can give the recap. I have less of the tokeny things, I think, than other people.
To atone for the wrong name, you must give the recap.
That's good. Okay, so am I recapping the meeting notes or am I recapping the other part? I'm assuming it's the other part.
Recap as you please.
Okay, so we entered into downtime after meeting. Gifton met with Borum the Satyr out in the Fae, got through the Fae, found out some interesting things about the Fae, like the tower things that exist. RG and Marissa got married. Carrick and Telia got married. Time marched onward. Tilde went off on a search for lost brethren, found many of the lost brethren. Cassiopeia built her library. She also built many various things around town to help out with the brownies. Cassie had I hired Doran to get some books. Gifted had a nice visit from Hea and Norin and Raziel. Raziel had a teeny tiny ring, gifting Swede. But apparently this is the biggest, darkest secret of Gifton's life that's slowly killing her inside. Carrick's grandma supplied the town with its very own teleportation circle, which we are under some mandates from the military about. I built Carrick a giant apparent bunker underneath of his tavern. The group got an airship called the Forge Hammer. A Hexenreich fell into turmoil surrounding the dragons and the mysterious star that fell. An artificer named Shax is rescued by the Barassian military, and he rehabilitates and eventually arrives in Beacon. Where he is slowly befriending the party. Perhaps his best friend might be Corvus. We're not sure. RG got pregnant. Tilde's investigations reached an impasse, and now the missing quarry is either in Hexenreich, Hienis Aflak, or Saha. After discussing things with military officials, it was decided that it's time to take this on the adventurer path level, because this is where diplomacy and military cannot really keep going as well. So Tilde was asked to contact his old friends from the Tarnstead Trading Company. Gifton received a sending from him, which she did not respond to. She just immediately rallied her friends to head off, which I hope she used the teleportation circle like a smart child and not the fucking tree. But who knows what I did. Then we had meeting where we met for 45 minutes or an hour one of the weeks, and we discussed a bunch of things that happened during downtime, and we double checked character sheets because Tasha's made a lot of changes happen. Cassiopeia handled letters with the Steelshot group. Gifton was scrying on Scrim. Gifton made a church. There was a little one-off that happened with Gifton in the church. Cassiopeia requested meetings with the Norin ambassador on behalf of her library. I'm trying to see what all we all had our money amounts that we get per month. Corvus augmented himself and had a meeting with Lady Gentle, where he found out she's been kind of pretending to be the plague doctor, nefarious person in his stead, and doing things like that, and that there might be more than one running around. And I think that's mostly it.
Okay, very nice. Take your shiny inspiration, which I will hand to you.
Card.
Oh, I need to put a number in. Hang on.
Card 5.
This.
Mine.
Five cards.
And because it's very close to Toby's birthday, everyone's gonna get an extra card.
Bye.
GM, can I play my card?
If you so wish to. Is it a play
Immediately? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Gifton going up another level?
Two cards. Okay. 2 cards to Gifton. Does anyone else have one of these bullshit cards?
I wish.
If I say I do, can I get one without showing it?
No.
Mine's right there on the screen already. Oh, it just disappeared.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So life goes on as usual. Before you all receive word, various doors are knocked on. A messenger, a familiar guard from the military stationed here for the teleportation circle, informs you all that General Russell has requested to see you all in Wyndon.
Oh, that's great. I just got that message. I'm gonna go I've put my ring on. I've already said my goodbyes to Kara because that already happened. And I'm scooping up Dingus under one arm and you wanna come to Window with Mama? Mama? Yeah, come on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna get street meat.
Okay, we're supposed to be Corey.
He likes street meat.
Care, tells you, okay, you have fun. I'll watch the kids. Have a nice day. See you soon.
Business. They're probably gonna sign something. I'll tell Day you said hi.
And
then go grab everybody.
Notably,
He does the jump and a heel click.
I'm going to Wyndon.
Bye, children.
Actually,
wait. Quick check. Make sure I have no children.
You find a child clinging to your back. Hopefully, little Rinson wants to go to Wyndon.
Little Rinson gets to go in the front pocket. Okay, we're going.
The children.
Right.
Great.
And
the child on Wyndon. Yeah, that's gonna be the rest of
I hope at this point, the group has decided to adopt the Shaxen. Otherwise, we have some serious troubles.
We're inviting Shaxen along because reasons.
Yes.
He might have useful information. I don't know.
Also, I'm not entirely sure I remember covering this in downtime, but during the last few months of the year, a whole lot of you were brought up to Wyndon in groups or individually, depending on your own schedules, and given basically training on a few of the airship models they have, just to get you acquainted with it. Everybody, make sure you have, in your tool proficiencies, air vehicles. This includes Telday, who we are retroactively saying has had this knowledge all along for convenience, and Shaxon, who would have had training in Hexenwick.
Yeah.
Right. Convenience. Right. So you're all able to convene at the teleport circle, which the guards let you on through. It's not exactly a great big fortification. I think it's simply a encircling small wall, both for protection and safety, because you don't want someone wandering onto the teleport circle when it suddenly goes active. That can be bad.
They can generate, right?
Yes, and you see the runes on the circle starting to light up as if this is being pre-scheduled, and with a flash and a little disconcerting feeling, you find yourselves in the keep in Wyndon, in a rather large and far more heavily guarded room. Soldiers standing at the side with rifles as the magic fades, and
Hi, everybody.
you get a few actual nods as you are a familiar sight at this point, a couple of smiles, and General Russell, standing near the entrance to the room, just sort of smiles, bows his head a bit, and goes, "It's nice to see you all."
Nice to see you also.
Right, we have some small matters to discuss, if you wouldn't mind coming with me.
Small matters. They're my
Yes, he's just gathered all of you together to talk about Victon's kids.
Quite. Shaxon, yes? Hope you've been settling in well?
I have, yes, thank you.
Well, the fact that you're here is a good sign. Right, come along. And as he leads you out into the hall of the complex, you immediately see Telday. Telday, you were actually brought along here.
I resist the urge to run up and hug him, but I go over, put my hand on his arm, and then point at my pocket. This is my son, Rinson.
Rinson waves at you, Telday.
I'm going to suddenly stiffen up and salute.
The children
Vincent
have higher rank than we do.
gives a very comical salute in return, hands sort of just go flat against his forehead.
With
You
Wait,
have
is
trained
it-
him well.
Isn't that the Canadian salute?
And
No.
Razel pauses a bit, looking back, and goes, "Gifton, not again. You know they're not supposed to come in here." Okay, I'll make sure we get some treats sorted while we have our meeting. And as he walks along, he stops by one of the aides and goes, "Miss Graystill has brought one of her children along again. If you could arrange some orange juice, perhaps some cookies. Thank you." And
How does
times
orange
does
juice
this
with
happen?
cookies?
mhm.
How many times has this
Listen.
happened?
Listen,
Every time she has.
he has a
come,
very new
apparently.
palate.
Orange juice and cookies.
To be fair, it's not entirely Gifton's fault half the time. Sometimes she just doesn't know.
I just don't even know half the time. I go, at least I figured out he was with me this time.
No, I was sneaky.
Yeah, so sneaky. You just want to see your uncle. I know what this is.
Which one is this?
This is Rinson.
I'm rinsing.
Ah.
But
I
you
see.
haven't gotten to meet all of them yet. They're gonna really love to meet their Uncle Tell Day. This is your Uncle Tell Day.
Uncle Tell Day.
He's made of metal. Our family's
Affirmative.
weird.
He looks like Nathaniel and
He
George
does, doesn't he?
and
Yeah. Taylor, yeah.
He's got spikier shoulders.
and Vincent starts to just go through a list of the Warforged he knows in town.
And those three RG collectively refers to as things I'm not allowed to repeat.
And soon enough, you are led out of basically the teleportation complex, the little building it's housed in, and are led into the familiar main building where you're taken up to Raziel's office and offered seats. Notably, he does actually stop with once an aide arrives with said cookies and milk, as the aide is a little smarter on this matter than he is. And says, "Okay, Gifton, Vincent's going to have to stay
Son of
outside."
Santa.
All right, Dingus, you watch after Rinson, okay?
Meep, meep. Right, Vincent, don't give Carol too much of a hard time. And Carol, one of Raziel's aides who has had to deal with your children on a few occasions, looks a little wary. But
Now, Vincent, we don't use our magic in strange people's places. Remember that.
Vincent nods as if he is so innocent and would not do such a thing.
Mirror,
know
These given before.
It's not nice to blow people's papers off their desks, Rinson.
Well,
Mirror, stay with your dad and Vincent.
Alright.
Leave my suit on.
alright. You see again, beeps at you briefly before sort of hopping off your shoulder, and still a little less trained in flight. Somehow seems more graceful than Dingus.
He's a dad. It wears on you, okay?
Yeah, especially for that.
Yeah, the
many
best part
kids.
is we don't understand half the meeped dad
Uh-huh.
jokes. But yeah, and then I'm gonna go inside and take a chair close to the desk.
And
Oh, that's right, you're human. My brain went, wait, there's TV on the desk.
No.
okay, and you're all able to settle on in. And he's like, right, well, I suppose I've been trying to keep some information relayed to you, Carrick. You're all aware at this point that Hexenreich can, well, no longer really be considered a nation.
Yes.
There are some concerning matters there. Reports of strange light from the sky, likely some indication of one of the first dragons. Whether it is one in its entirety or just some, frankly, herald aspect, I don't know. But we have men looking into that. I would like the situation there to settle and stabilize before I send you in. Which brings me to another matter. Something a little There is a request right now for a decisive blow to be dealt to the Goliaths down south. We have had military forces down there for quite a while now, and frankly, Scrim has just been moving and harrying them as he seems to take over more territory down there.
Yeah, I've been watching him. It's only a matter of time before we were going after Scrim anyway. And
we're all anticipating it to happen at some point.
I don't suppose you'll have a ship ready for us to send him off to Zaha pretty soon.
He smiles softly and goes, well, after this meeting, I was indeed going to take you down for you to acquire your brand new ship. She's ready, she's been checked, she is good to go. The Forge Hammer is flight worthy.
Are we flying directly there?
Well, I'd like you to take it off of our hands, as it is now yours.
Well,
It's probably a little large to get either through a circle or
right.
a tree.
Just a little. Whether you want
I had my
to...
tree planted on it, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Which was a little bit of a unusual thing for some of the people down there. Although you had quite a few artificers really interested in the methods you were using here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it'll have our own transport on it. That'll be fine. And honestly, it makes sense because we'll have kind of a mobile base then, and we can do a lot more. And maybe we can help Hey, find those sphinxes. Oh, I look over at Shax. We're gonna have to catch him up on a lot of shit if he's coming with us.
Also,
I would
Shax
appreciate it.
tell Day. Shax is going to be coming with us. He is a refugee, I suppose, from Hexenreich.
Yes, I suppose the two of you didn't meet. Yes, Telde, this is Shaxan Rodscale, I believe it's pronounced.
Rogue Scholar.
Rogue Scholar.
Scott.
And Shax, this is Telde, one of our, well, at this point, a
He
rather
doesn't mind magic.
good military operative.
Really? We are still going to be doing this?
Yes, I know multiple Hexenreichers who do not.
Really?
Turn in very professionally, hold out a hand to shake Teldays. Just, it is good to meet you.
Even Raziel sort of looking up, his eyes moving as he's trying to think of who other than Corvus doesn't like magic is from Hexenreich.
There's probably someone out there that doesn't. We just haven't met them yet.
But yes,
We'll shake Shax's hand, by the way.
There is a whole sort of quasi-organization that doesn't like magic too well either.
to that matter,
I do believe they are not based in Hexenreich.
No, they are not.
after you have dealt with Scrim Hayerson, there is not, at this point, with how we trust you, any requirement of proof or body brought to us. I would like to task you to assist Telde on his search in Zaha. He is to follow up some
All
leads there. So if you would not mind making a trip after you have dealt with Scrim Hayerson, he says, stressing that, I'd very much like to deploy you over there.
What exactly are you doing in Zaha, Telde?
Is this something
There are
we can-
fugitives from the law who must be tracked down. They have the rest of my brethren.
Yes, and frankly, Zaha is not a good place for us to be deploying actual military forces right now, so I'd like to handle this through an adventuring group such as yourselves. You'll have a broad scope of operation, no time limit, and just do as you must, and you'll be paid handsomely for it.
I will let all of you know. Lady Gentle has informed me of some activities happening in Zaha with the gentleman as well. We may have run-ins with them.
Well, that just means we'll have to deal with them, and that's fine. We'll deal with
Yes.
them. We'll deal with it all. I mean, we've got a lot of. It's been a nice year.
This is an
Um,
advantageous coincidence.
Yeah, there's lots of things we can handle over there. Maybe.
It would be interesting if we could. I have to check my own notes on the matter, but
I'm actually really excited to see Hayes land.
And I have arranged for a guide there for you once you arrive. I believe he's on sale there and should be in port before you get there. an operative that we have contracted a few times as he moves between the continents quite readily, Captain Denoran.
Gifton's face is just a big smile.
Mm-hmm.
I feel safer
yes.
already.
Well, are there any questions?
I do have one regarding my status. Given that I'm still listed as a Hexenreich fugitive or refugee, should I be assigned some level of official status regarding this?
As to that,
So it seems weird to have a refugee just traveling with a group of adventurers like this.
unusual but not unheard of, but indeed. If you are willing to accept it, after this is all said and done, the country is willing to offer you citizenship.
I think that would be nice. It does not sound like I have a homeland to return to at this time.
Yes, and I am indeed sorry for that. But, yes, you would be
It is the way
welcome
it
here
is.
as a home. Unfortunately, and he looks at you as if that look of, please, this isn't my fault. There are conditions to it, such as proving yourself for this expedition.
That is understandable.
Well then. Anything else?
I think that's
Out of just general curiosity, what are the exact conditions of Hexenreich at this time? Is it a total loss? Are there survivors?
There's many survivors, small pockets, but the country is divided between mad warlords trying to take over areas, survivors desperately trying to hold out. There is a lot of...
Has collapsed.
The government is non-existent at this point.
What of the embassy here? Did they go back or?
They went
Were
back
they
when the trouble started. Hexenreich withdrew a lot of its people from other countries. I find that quite regretful considering what followed.
I hope she's okay.
I hope so as well. We have not been able to establish contact, but there are still cities standing. There are still people holding out. If the political situation here can come to a decision on how we can act, perhaps we can help at some point. But frankly, right now there is a... you've all heard the usual story. Hard to go help when you've got someone at your border who you don't entirely trust.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, Gizmo's gonna stand up, brush herself off. Let's go ahead. Let's go. You guys mind taking a night? I could make a nice heroic feast for all of us. I know you love my cooking. Thumbs up. I got a magic spell. It's gonna summon food. Don't worry. I'm not actually cooking. Hands are waving about. I'm not actually cooking. It's a magic spell.
I don't think I think I'm gonna fail the deception roll on the face when the gifting cooking came up originally.
I'm so emotionally distraught. Like my last play.
Right, shall I take you to your ship?
Curious to cooking before. Well, actually, just can go. That sounds lovely.
Right, let's take you to your ship then. I'm sure Rinton will like to see that.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's me. Love that. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go over and because we're still in the closed room, I'm gonna go give Raz a very big hug, and I'm going to say softly to him in Enochian, "Love you, brother."
He smiles softly and sort of squeezes you with one arm and just says, "I love you too."
Okay, go fetch my son.
Right, as you leave the office, your son appears to be covered in milk, as if he went swimming. And Carol, one of Rezio's aides, looks a little distraught, as if there may have been an inverted drowning.
I'm going to very carefully pick him up by the back of his wet little clothes and wrap him in a handkerchief.
No, cookie!
Breaking off part of the cookie and stuffing it in the pocket. You mind, or you're not going to see the airship.
He minds immediately.
Lean inside and go, would you like me to take care of that before you put sticking him in a pocket?
No, it's fine. He needs to learn a lesson.
That is fair.
Raziel gives Carol a sympathetic nod and leads you all. Once
Thank you,
again,
Carol.
you're welcome, Miss Greysteel. And you are once again led out of the building to an area you've not actually been in too often. You've been in here a few times because they have some, well, semi-set-up airship holes that they run training simulations on. But it's a rather unvisited building. A great big workshop / hangar for the smaller airships, at least. The larger ones dock outside the city. But you are led in through the sort of winding corridors, the smell of grease and other such lovely fabrication. Very strong in here. Shax is actually quite a familiar and probably somewhat welcome smell. But soon enough, you are led into the main hangar, where standing on this sort of tripod setup of deployed legs, one at the front, two towards the back, is a small airship. The usual Hexenreich blocky, curved design. Small semi-spherical nodules are running along the bottom that seem to give it its propulsion. About 50 feet in length, 20 feet wide, and emblazoned on its bow. Just forge hammer with a stylized throwing hammer symbol.
Stained glass everywhere.
The
Broken glass
the
everywhere.
entire boat was made of stitched together broken stained glass.
Oh God! All taken from
It's all
Orlando, Talan Temples. That's right.
Yeah. Wow, it looks really nice. It turned out really well. Oh, my tree! Look, my tree. See,
Yes.
honey? My tree. Hold
Rin-
up so you can see.
Rinton looked a little perplexed and just go, "Why is there a tree on an airship?
And so mommy can use her spells.
You don't need a tree to use spells."
Listen, Rinson, just because you're getting to be better than mommy doesn't mean mommy doesn't need a crutch, okay?
He sort of
has
leans
been
down
in-
over your hand as if looking down at your legs and gives you a perplexed look. You don't need a
I was
crutch.
just... You know, hey Dingus, come lick Rinson clean.
Meep. There's a little scream of no as Dingus basically starts bathing him and picks him up.
Yep. I'm gonna look over at James and go, you know, the little scamps have been showing off that they can pull their wings in and out. It is, they're insufferable. Literally the most insufferable children.
I'm sure that if you ask them, they can teach you. He smiles
All right,
happily.
so how does this thing land? Okay, I think I remember the doohickey.
I certainly hope you do remember, right?
I kind of was paying attention.
And he
Not I can operate it.
he walks
having
you
cravings.
over to it, where the basically there's a hatchway at the back. Its ramps are currently lowered from this metallic vessel, which he leads you up and into the cargo hold, essentially, where he waves towards a strange set of figures, four-legged, almost equine-looking, but clearly mechanical in nature, and a little gift from the High General as well. These mounts should serve you well. They'll refuel off of the forge hammer herself. And yeah, there are a set of mechanical horses in here. 8 of them, in fact.
Why would someone make a mechanical version of a devil beast?
Because these devil beasts won't freak out and try and stomp on you.
That's a plus.
We will see.
That's where I should go over and just start giving them a look over.
Gifted is giving
More
squinty
than
eyes.
anything else.
These seem to be pretty. Whether you've got a little sense of Hexenreich engineering being better or not, these are well made. Perhaps in your mind, not as well made as the ones from your homeland, but they are certainly military models at the very least. They're quite hardy.
Kind of interesting.
Yes, I figured they would come in useful. Some horses get a little spooked coming on airships like this without appropriate training.
I wouldn't have enjoyed having to talk a horse down.
Yes, and
Again.
I do apologize, Cassiopeia, but there's not much we can offer in that regard.
Cass is kind of poking at the on-ramp with a hoof.
Do you need someone to lead you up it? He says with a sort of jabbing smile.
Gifton's gonna hold her hands out. Whoa, girl. Whoa. It's okay. Come on. Whoa. And gesture slowly forward.
Have you been getting a lot of this lately?
Always.
It seems that without the aspect of adventure, things tend to go back to the normalities.
Thank goodness for that, right?
That's how life is.
Yeah, he chuckles a little bit and leads you towards the back of the hold where Cassie, another somewhat daunting sight, a spiral staircase, metal much like the rest of the ship, very tight.
Would you prefer that we get there quicker?
Well, that is up to you. As long as he is dealt with in, frankly, more time than I know that you will require, whether it be by airship travel or your own.
Oh no, you misunderstand.
Mhm.
Cassiopeia, would you prefer that we get there quicker?
Allie, is there another hatch to the higher decks?
There are a couple of hatches that actually have just direct ladder climbs.
So we're gonna
Are they big enough for me? Because that staircase is death.
The hatchway is big enough. It might be a little scary because when I say ladders, these are the just notches in the wall style.
Oh, no.
You should take Dalby up on what he's offering.
Cass is. How high are the ceilings in here?
Ceilings, they're probably about a couple of feet above your head.
just need a crane.
Cass is going to put her front hooves on the wall so she can get more height. Grab the edge and just lift herself through.
Okay, give me a athletics check, please. Right, yeah, you see Cass basically just pull herself up. There's a little bit of an impressive sight, considering the weight of that horse body. Not saying you've put on weight during downtime, but
and the whole fact that like she's pulling with her upper torso, which is like in a different angle from her lower torso, and it's how does she do that? The brain hurts. It's like a horse lifting itself with its head.
Yes, I'm afraid this is standard model. If you wish to renovate in here, do feel free.
Yeah, it would be nice if these weren't so many stairs.
I mean,
says with a little bit of anger. Stairs.
I'm sure you can all come up with better methods.
We get a ramp. We get a ramp put in. That would be good.
I mean,
Nasty ramp.
They can deploy a ramp from the crew deck.
Oh, that'd be good.
Which we could have taken her out, but she seems to be having fun.
How many more does she have to do to get to the crew deck?
No, just another level.
Okay.
That's where the one happens.
And he will lead the rest of you up. Yes, there seems to be a cargo hold, a secondary deck, which you can see emplacements where guns would have been. And then onto a crew deck, which is the last deck before you actually reach the top floor of the ship, the outside. Although towards the front,
is this all metalwork inside or woodwork?
It is metalwork. This is almost submarine-like.
So Cass can't start modifying.
Well, you can start putting wood up.
Well, I was thinking pulling walls out, just keeping reinforcements.
I mean, you are looking at bolted bulkheads and so on, so conceivable.
We have a smith.
Yep.
We have two smiths.
What is this weird nut and bolt thing?
Woodworking uses nuts and bolts sometimes.
Shaxton, she's just going to ask you to start removing wood, these sturdy metal walls to replace them with wood, and you're going to be horrified. And he leads you onto the top deck, which, well, I suppose I lied in a way when I said there were no more levels. There is a compartment up here. There is basically a sealed off drive area where the ship is controlled from.
So if we just, had the crew start driving it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just started heading to Zaha, right? We could go get Scrim, load him up on the boat, and keep going. And it would already be partway there.
If you so wish.
I mean, unless do you folks want to take this boat to go find Scrim?
No, Razia sort of looks around the rest of you.
It would.
If you're already aware of where he is, and it would save some time.
It's just the traveling through the wilderness would take longer if we do it by foot or wagon.
Gift is gonna fold her arms and stare
think
at
she's
Corvus.
saying
I think you're
there's-
forgetting her magical teleportation capabilities.
Right, the trees. My apologies.
I do the trees, you do the finger wigglies. Remember?
Yes.
Hey,
Finger.
not the
wiggle.
only one that does the finger.
Oh yeah,
wiggle.
not finger wigglies. You do the slashies. That's right. You do the slashies. That's right.
Right, the slashy.
You do the slashies.
My-
And she points at Carrick. You do the finger wigglies.
My only concern, Scrim is a capable foe. The few times our forces have caught up to him, he has wreaked some havoc. I worry about you becoming incapacitated and the others having no means to escape.
Incapacitated.
Well, I have to point out, Corvus is a means of escape, and Carrick.
Yes, I'd take
So-
some time, but actually, how long does it take?
He's going to look towards Corvus, and you can see that sort of not sure about that.
It's
There are
Does take a little time,
risks
but-
about going through there.
There are risks, but we can also take care of those risks at any point in time. Just no one's bothered to help me with this. So they are what they are.
Busy with children. And also,
I
I don't go into
understood
your
that.
place.
That's why I didn't really ask. I had other business to take care of.
Yeah, it did. Anyway, but we can get through there if we have to.
Well, go about your methods however you wish. I'm just saying there is a benefit to having a armored fortification to fall back to.
It is an advantage.
But you may wish to have the swiftness of teleportation. That's
It
a
would
reasonable
be-
assumption.
It would be, in the case of Gifton's methods, more of a direct surprise to literally show up in his camp from a tree instead of watching this big metal ship glide through the
Oh, I
air.
wasn't suggesting you take this directly into his camp. I mean, these scout ships aren't supposed to be engaged directly in combat, as capable as they are. They normally land some bit away and deploy forces.
Well, at the very least, we could set it on the direction, so it'll be there for pickup if we need it.
Yes.
And then we won't have to try to get him willingly through the Fae, and that might be nice.
But as you say, there is a benefit to surprise attack, and well, the longer you're traveling, the longer you may catch wind that something's happening. So I don't dismiss your methods entirely. It's a good idea nonetheless. But again, that is your methods. It's up to you. Do you want? Shall I start getting the crew boarding?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that? You don't like do stuff for us, right? Like I think we serve you. It's the other way, right?
No.
We can probably go talk to somebody in the crew.
For the moment.
What was that today?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
He sort of stares at you for a long moment before just shaking his head, and
He seems to have gotten a sense of humor.
and
I
this
think you did get a sense of humor.
in this point, arranging things for you is indeed actually part of my job as the person in charge of adventure liaison. Well, actually, I suppose it's the job of my aides, and don't tell Thomas that I'm doing this directly, but in fact,
I'm
just
gonna saddle.
don't you dare. I'm going to go talk to some people and get someone else to do this.
Bye. Scamper on.
Yes, yes, feel free to look around your ship. It's It's
We
yours.
know you just can't. Candle's not seeing us.
Oh, this every day away from you all is a heartbreak, he says flatly as he starts to exit the ship.
You will be missed.
Mm-hmm.
After he's walked away, Chuck says, he's a very strange man.
I would say again, I don't know. Kid, love you, brother.
He's been through.
I'm afraid I don't understand that language, Miss Greystill.
Cass is
I'm
petting
gonna say in Faye, you motherfucker. Are you Cass?
I was going to say Cass is patting Shax on the head, going, "You have no idea," and she's going to wander off down a hole.
Tilde,
We have a very weird relationship with Raz.
Affirmative.
there is a small sort of chiming sound that's more in your mind than anywhere else, and you just hear a familiar voice saying, "So these were your former companions?"
Affirmative.
You were not exaggerating their behavior. I do apologize for questioning it.
I told you.
What?
You
You can't
told
hear
me
any of
what?
this.
Yeah, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually talking
Okay,
out
so
loud.
that's-
Zelda is speaking out loud, yes.
You told me what?
Oh, never mind. It is no issue.
Oh,
Okay, tell her.
okay.
Will you not introduce me?
Allie?
Sorry you cut off there.
Uh-oh, it's beginning. Will you not
You said,
introduce
were you
me?
not-
No.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, so
What?
Tilde,
Tell Dave, why'd you say no?
you're talking to yourself. That's usually my game.
Oh, he's probably
Affirmative.
he's probably got a sending conversation going. We should leave him alone. It's okay. Tell Dave, are you sending with somebody?
Not at the moment.
You would rather pretend insanity than introduce me. I suppose I have rubbed off on you.
You have performed badly recently. You should not be rewarded.
Oh, it is down to me, I see.
who's?
Oh,
I guess you teleport.
Can I
pregnant.
be the one that is somewhat worried about this? Because this is something that is concerning me, and that is
Your mother
coming
friend
from
is very
me.
strange.
listen, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna scry scrim. Okay.
No.
And you perform badly. Then I walk off.
Oh,
I perform badly now. All right. Well, next time you have a scraped knee on one of your kids, don't come running to
The
me.
havoc
They heal
begins.
themselves. They heal themselves.
oh my lord.
Good God.
Should have
I'm just-
threatened next time one of your kids has a scraped knee, I'll be there to heal them.
All right, so I'm gonna go scry scrim.
Okay. All right. You once
Say
again.
that 5 times fast.
You once again
Do I,
scry
have,
on.
do I have any problem because I've done this? for a
No,
long
you are
time.
actually quite familiar with this at this point.
Yeah.
And yeah, Scream seems to be in a new location from the last you scried him. Once again, snowy climbs as the Southlands tend to be. You thankfully can see a tree line a short distance away, but he seems to be actually in the process of setting up camp. You can see even around there are bodies being moved, seemingly other Goliaths.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep track of that. You guys continue doing what you're doing.
I'm going
I'm gonna
to
focus on the trees.
take my pseudo dragon, and we're gonna go find. Because I'm guessing they have the equivalent of a mess here.
They do indeed.
We're gonna go check it out.
Though it's a galley.
Yeah.
It's a.
It's a very small thing. There is a cook station that is actually run off of the ship's energy to generate heat. So you basically have an electric stovetop here. Not gas. I'm sorry.
It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
How there's no flame?
There does seem to be a cupboard that, when you open it, is cold, despite the lack of ice or anything of the sort. But you do see some runes engraved within it.
Do, do, do,
Yes, this is definitely some spell work to keep this cool. Doesn't seem to be the same preserving magic you've seen in the chest, which basically just stops all process of everything. But you know the effect of coldness on food. It should help keep things.
Okay. At least it's not a magic stove, because that would make it even more confusing. Corvus wouldn't be able to eat it.
Okay. As you all look around the ship, you can become acquainted with its layout. You find separate little crew quarters along with a more mass one, just bunks. There's, of course, a rather large cargo hold, the control system, the rather scary engineering where there is a thrumming magical construct within the center of it, tube with tubes and tubes stuck to it, just seeming to run into the paneling of the ship.
Oh, the internet.
But as you spend your time looking around, you hear movement outside, and the ship does have various hatches that can be opened up to look out. And there seems to be a small crew approaching, which you're familiar with some of them. A few of them have been helping with the training. Let's get my notes open. I didn't think I was running tonight, so I'm a little unprepared.
Okay. You are doing good.
Okay. First up, we have a female human who has this stark red hair, quite darkly red, but has a Baratheon uniform on, slightly different from the usual. You see, the aircrew seem to wear slightly different stylings. And she's rather aged at this point. That scarlet hair has got bits of silver running through it. And she gives a very lazy salute up to you all. And then a little smile and a wave. You know her as Captain Scarlet.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going to be attacked by the Mistrons, I'm afraid. With her, there is a young elven gentleman who most notably is not in military uniform, and as far as you're aware, isn't actually commissioned here, but is a very, very talented pilot that they brought on.
First name Poe, last name Solo.
Poe Solo? On Dameron.
Okay, throw Corvus off.
Oh, dang nabbit.
Idris Paling.
Can
Really?
you type
Are they
that?
naming people after skin colors or something?
Oh, yeah. Can I type it? Yes.
Yes, please.
Boop, boop.
Thank you.
Okay,
And they are the pilots.
they are the helmsmen, essentially, yes. In very typical fashion, there is also a dwarf accompanying them. Male dwarf, seems to be quite young. Notably would probably shock Faldir if he was still around, because he is beardless, very clean shaven, it looks like.
God.
But
Scandalous.
is wearing the very typical overalls, which are covered with built-up grime, oil, and various things. Thick, tall welt around his waist. The engineer, who goes by the name Claude.
CLLOD.
CLAUD.
Ah. Damn French names.
Mm-hmm.
The dwarves were French, don't you know?
And the rest you don't
Gosh, damn.
recognise just seem to be miscellaneous crewmen, as Ali's not naming all of them.
How many of them?
10 in total.
10 more. That's
10 miscellaneous.
No, 10 total, including the 3 named.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So
you-
7. 7 others.
You are aware that the group of you could likely run the airship on your own, but they thought, at least for the short term, it would be best for you to have an experienced crew while you're still getting the hang of things.
What's Scarlett's last name?
You don't know.
Oh, it's just Captain Scarlet.
Just
Scarlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know her Captain Scarlet, and that's what we know
Captain
her.
Scarlet is probably her last name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, first name's Captain,
Mhm,
last
mhm.
name's
First name.
Scarlet.
Actually,
Or it's a nickname
Mhm.
similar to Blackbeard.
Or she's just Scarlet.
Okay, everybody, I got the scry done. We should be
Mm.
good to go whenever we want. Rinson, you happy seeing everything? Did you guys see the engine? Got to see all
I
the
want
cool
to
stuff in
see
here,
the
yeah?
fridge again.
Okay, I'm gonna go shove him in the fridge.
It's
Probably-
cold.
Is it normal to freeze the children?
I'll be back in a few minutes.
If they misbehave, maybe it's not something I've heard of.
I
But
do not recommend staying in there too long, Gifton.
All right, I get him back out.
No.
Remember when I said that brownies have a really high mortality rate?
Yes, I'm starting to suspect.
Slightly pointing fingers out at Rinson.
Congratulations on surviving so long.
Yeah, he's almost he's gonna get on, he's on a year now. All right. Well, we should probably give orders for this ship to start heading to Zaha, right?
So
Is that what we're gonna do?
How? I guess how long is? Do we actually know how long the trip is by airship? By the way, to the GM.
Panic DM look.
I've never,
do we know?
I've never
Do
been.
we know? Not how
Um,
long is it?
No, you don't know, but it is a good question to ask someone that does know, which means I must know. 1 second.
Like the captain?
Yep.
Can we get an indeterminate amount of time?
2
that we can
weeks.
agree
Don't
that
question me about distance.
So
it's 2 weeks because of fair winds.
It's something. You see, over the oceans in this world, the magical magical energy that's latent in the atmosphere seems to help ships along, but it can make the time and distance a little
into
nebulous.
the Gulf Stream that's right here off this coast of Barat.
Indeed.
It's only between here and Zaha.
Oh, where the wormhole is. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
no,
so
we're not
about
pushing
2
off
weeks.
the worms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Yes. Corvus.
Of the going to go back to Beacon.
I need to drop off my son.
yeah, I was gonna say
That is true.
I also would suggest that they are setting up camp right now. They've apparently just come out of a battle, so this might be a good time to strike. But maybe we should do any preparatory magics that we can before we strike.
As you're all having this discussion down in the galley, you hear footsteps on the metal laddering coming down from the upper deck as Captain Scarlet actually comes down to join you all. The crew. Oh, please, Lady Greystill, it's not necessary.
I'm gonna Rinson.
Rinson slaps himself on the head as he salutes, and she actually smiles a little bit and actually returns the salute to him.
Oh, sure. He gets reference.
It's only natural. And she's actually carrying what looks to be a folder of papers, and this is the information on Scrim's current activities and whereabouts, if you'd like to take a look.
I will glance at the folder and look at somebody else.
Yes.
She hands it over.
Or taking it over.
And within it, yep, there's lots of write-up, which might be nebulous to you all. But there is a map that, Gifton can scry and see his immediate surroundings. Doesn't actually tell you exactly where he is, so this is a little handy. On the map is a marking, where I will do so on the actual map, as we have. They believe he is down here. Little X marks the spot.
Here?
Oh my god.
Crap, he's moved.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can get us there.
There's a whole lot of trees there.
I definitely saw a tree near there. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we're good. Are you good with that? I'm certain that Scrim isn't following the outside edge of Barast right now, chasing after a
Going
Viking
west.
ship. No, he's going west around the entire.
Oh my!
Looking for
no.
mountains.
And
Well, yeah, he has to get to northeast time.
she sort of nods a little bit and going, I'm quite aware of your capabilities, Lady Greysteel. Do you want us to head there or elsewhere?
We want you to start heading towards Zaha. That is where our next mission is going to be, and it will save us time. I can't get us directly there.
Sahar, any particular part of Sahar?
I wasn't paying attention to the briefing. Did anybody find out what port we're supposed to meet our contact at?
I will find out from the general, I guess.
Yeah, if you find out what port our contact is supposed to be at, just head
He
that
had
bearing.
failed to mention that part.
In that case,
I'm sure one of the
I
days
will
can get us
keep
information.
the tree warm for you.
Yes, do keep good care of that tree.
I like to imagine she just literally has someone that just goes up and rubs the tree every hour.
Do we have your permission to depart?
You have permission to depart if everything's underway and you've got all the materials. And if not, we'll bring you things back.
She nods curtly and turns and starts heading back towards the top deck. And you can actually hear the whine of the ship going from a sort of inactive, passive energy state to rather loud.
Carrick, shall we get everybody back and then we'll use the teleportation circle to go back? Maybe the military will just charge it up for us. And then we can get these going. I think I would like to, if you are all down for it, I could try to cast that big feasty thing, or we could not. We probably shouldn't, because it'd probably be better to just go there and have me save the big spells in case we need them.
How long does that magical energy persist after eating the feast?
24 hours. So if I made it tonight and we struck tomorrow, it would still be in effect. But they are making camp right now, so we might catch them unawares.
Yes, if we struck tomorrow, then it would make them that they were arrested rather than being assumedly not right now.
Combat, yeah.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, Tilde?
Think it may be a good idea. One moment. Are you willing to cooperate?
I am always willing to cooperate. That is why I give you suggestions as to what we should be doing. He does do not always cooperate with my suggestions.
I don't know. He's got a new friend.
Now is not the time for this.
It is never the time for this, but yes, I am willing to cooperate.
Advisement.
This new friend.
I believe.
Can you tell us what's going on?
I believe that our best method is to follow the small one's suggestion, equipping ourselves with whatever magical power that we are able to before the oncoming battle against an unknown foe of significant strength. It is good to have any ace up our sleeve that we can.
Affirmative.
Oh.
I agree with you, Gifton.
Yeah. Okay.
But I gave two options though.
That we should take any advantage we can.
Okay, so I'll cast the Hero's Feast and I'll be down one of my big spell slots, but
I want to
I
see
think
you
that'll
eat.
be fine though. All right. Well, as soon as we get to the tavern, I'll cast the Hero's Feast. All right.
Okay.
Um.
How much do you how much of it can you feed?
I can feed 12 people. 12
Okay.
creatures of any size. So I will feed Dingus. And I'll have some.
Can I have some?
And yes, Rinson, you can have some.
That's
Spoil his
tiny
dinner.
clapping.
You could beat up all your siblings because of this.
And you're having it in the tavern.
On somebody.
All right. Well, why don't we get back to Beacon, and then we'll go from there.
That sounds like a good idea.
Can we get a teleportation circle back to Beacon?
You can indeed get a teleportation circle back to Beacon.
Since they brought us here, they can take us back.
Yeah.
Save our spell slots.
On the way to the teleportation circle, Corvus will go to Gifton. Gifton. You're going to have this in the tavern with everyone around.
I mean, unless you have someplace you'd rather. You guys want to come to my house? I could come to mine. I
No.
might steal
Come to
food.
us, Corvus.
It would be a splendid activity, but
do you want a to-go plate? Is that what you want? Because if you don't want to eat in front of people, that's okay.
it's not. We need to have a long conversation about something that he looks down at your pocket.
Rinse waves.
Hi, Rinson. Between you and I don't want your son getting scared.
Anything you can say in front of me, you can say in front of my son.
What about all those swear words RG says?
They get said in front of my son all the time. She does not hold back.
She tries, damn it.
All right.
She's not good at it.
She claims she tries.
There is a potential +1. I am unsure if...
Did you and Lady Gentle?
Do maths?
No.
Yeah, math, sweetie. That's what it is. 1 and 1 makes
2.
Yeah. Except for when it's brownies, then 1 and 1 makes
Like nuts.
12.
It does not pertain to whatever is between myself and Gentle. No, this is something that I have worked on this past year from my father's book.
Just admit.
Is that why you sometimes smell like eggs?
Between him.
He always smells like eggs.
I mean, with the amount of eggs that Dingus eats, I'm surprised.
Yes.
The house doesn't smell like eggs sometimes.
I
If you have a +1, if you're shy about bringing them around, again, we can just get you a little plate and you can take it with. Okay.
I was also hoping if I could bother you for something else.
What? I mean, what is it? What is it, my dear friend Corvus?
A very large, heavy wool cloak.
Well, I'll look Corvus over. Yeah, I can do that. I got your measurements.
Bigger than me.
At some point.
What are you hiding at your house?
Are you gonna sit on Cassie's shoulders and put the cloak over you?
They're gonna be extra tall. Are you gonna be a Goliath?
He's gonna smile. There is something hiding, Gifton.
See, Rinson, all those stories I told you, there are scary things in Uncle Corvus's house.
Like Cassie!
Like Cassie.
Really? Oh my.
Is that the in the house or scary part that's more surprising?
Listen, Mummy tells them that Uncle Corvus and Auntie Cassie might be dating.
Yeah.
If you want to know, you are more than willing to know, but it is not something for the faint of heart.
All right. Well,
Faint of thought.
Yeah. How about I pack you up meals from the Heroes Feast and then you dole it out? And is your friend coming with us to Scrim? Is that what's going on?
That is the intention, yes.
All right. Well, yeah. Meet me
We'll
by
have to meet.
We'll have to meet at the tree outside town.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll go get everybody else done. So we're gonna teleport back.
Yep. All right. So you all arrive back in Beacon.
And I will waste all this money on a Heroes Feast. This was a lot of money. Thank you to everybody. That's
I'm fairly certain you can afford it.
I'm not rich enough to be able to supply 1,000 gold pieces for a Heroes Feast.
You don't want to do that. You don't have to.
No, I get it.
You're pinching pennies here, people.
All right, so I cast Heroes Feast, and a big, beautiful banquet is suddenly going to fill out at Carrick's Tavern, and it's mostly going to be bacon wrapped everything and Scotch eggs and big candy floss and chilled cream. in different flavors, and there's also going to be big bottles of honey mead.
Okay. This is
It's
a
brownie soup.
heavy, somewhat sickly hero's feast.
They haven't just like a pig and all the fixings.
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
I mean, we're technically eating most of the pig.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
pork
we
belly here.
are.
We got
we
pork
are
belly.
eating most of the pig. That is
Mhm.
true.
It's pork belly. Mm-hmm.
Gifton, remember at some point soon, you and I have an appointment with my grandmother.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to do. We can do that while we're on the trip. We can do that on the trip. We can do that on the
Yes,
trip.
I'm
We can do that
just
on the trip.
reminding you
Right.
before I
I
get
know.
yelled
I
at.
must ask, who is taking pseudo dragons with them?
I'm taking
I don't have
my
one.
familiar one with me, but
Mine is staying in the
going-
house.
Actually,
All
No, mine is-
by itself.
yeah, because actually we're just going for a quick thing, so I'm actually not taking Merrick.
Okay.
Even though it's familiar, I
Dingus-
don't use
Dingus
the
is coming.
familiar.
Dingus,
I
of
am
course.
I'm gonna make sure Rinson gets
Yeah,
that.
I assumed you delivered Renton home.
Yeah, so I'm
And then
delivering
make sure
Rinson
no
home.
other kids come out.
Yeah.
Rinson's getting to take home some of the food.
Mhm.
I'm assuming they could technically take some food that
Yeah.
doesn't actually give them the buff.
Yeah.
He can take some of the candy floss back for everybody.
Yeah.
He's the conquering hero.
Alright, so you're able to do that. Is this plan to cast this and then go without the spell slot, or start striking in the morning?
I'm gonna say go without spell slot if you guys are okay
I
with
think
it.
going that spell slot's probably the best idea, honestly.
It's only me going down a spell slot, and
Mhm.
most of these spell slots
Okay.
I won't be using.
Alright,
I'm gonna swap a magic item once we
All right,
found
make
out
sure
what we're
everybody
doing and
rolls
going after.
2d10 because your hit points go up that much. Temporarily, I gain 16 extra hit points.
I gained 6.
yeah, and make sure you make note of your
This is-
wisdom advantage and so on.
This is maximum current.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's, it's not a temp, it's actual hit points.
Mm-hmm.
hmm But I'm putting it down as temp because it'll confuse me otherwise.
Hmm.
But our maximum basically goes up that amount. So I actually rolled best so far.
Tilde will
I
actually
rolled
shove
first.
some food in.
Into a hole.
Oh, this is
Go to the eye.
this is not pleasant.
I do not intend to do this again.
Where does it
And
go?
whatever's left, I'm taking it to leftovers from my house.
I'm bringing up your schematics. Okay.
It may be
Left-
best not to know.
Leftovers from the feast are going to my
Yeah.
house if
Right,
anybody
so-
doesn't partake.
So you head home with the leftovers to deliver them to husband and children. But your children, as usual, are very excited to see you, which just means noise, a wall of noise greets you.
Nice.
And Dingus likewise is met with Dazzle actually
Me.
beeping very affectionately after actually having the children.
Aw.
Because Dingus takes a lot of the effort away from it, and she likes him a lot more now.
Oh, that'll change.
and Cass sort of comes up to you and pulls you into a hug, gives you a kiss. Well, how was it?
Good. I'm gonna go take out Scrim right now, and then we're heading off to Zaha.
Oh, that's sudden.
Yep. Just made the big. Remember that big spell I told you about, where I don't have to cook, but food gets summoned. I kept
yes.
talking about maybe just doing that for cooking every day, but then we said it was like 1,000 gold a day, and it might be really expensive, and we'd be out of all our money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I cast that and made a big fancy. Ooh, it makes you feel powerful. Anyway, cast that on everybody. We're gonna go deal with Scrim right now. I got an idea where he's at, and we're gonna go do this thing, I guess.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a big hug.
He hugs. He hugs you tightly in return.
I'm choking him out.
Ah.
I love you!
I love you so much.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek and go, I will be back every option I get. Okay?
He smiles and nods. You be safe, okay?
Okay. And
Right, do you want to whip up
Dingus, you wanna stay here?
meep? He shakes his head
What
and
does
looks
that
insulted
mean?
that you said that. and
You don't
suddenly
wanna
clambers up
guard our
you
families?
and takes up
Okay.
a guarding posture on your shoulder.
All right. Head pat him.
Do you want to whip up a cloak real quick? It's very simple for you.
Yeah, I'll whip it up. I'm just gonna grab some material.
Yeah, it's essentially just grabbing some leftover wool wool cloth you have and basically affixing a cloth to it.
Yeah. Do I even need to do a check or?
Not really.
Base 10.
Yeah, if you want to just take 10, it's beyond easy for your skill.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's fine.
Essentially, you couldn't
Okay.
fail to do it. So
Yeah, I essentially couldn't. It was like plus 10. Yeah, it would have been what 18, 28 at the lowest. So
Mhm.
yeah, I will just go and fling that onto or fling that to Corvus as we meet
No.
at the meeting spot right outside town.
Okay. 1 second.
so you give Corvus the cloak, and then he runs back home.
Yep.
Can I be heard?
Yeah.
Now you can.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're talking before, you weren't being heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to say stuff and I was getting talked over, so I didn't know if I was
No,
quiet
you were
or if
inaudible.
I was just being...
You
You're
were
inaudible.
not voice. Yeah.
Mm.
And after 10, 20 some minutes, Corvus will return with a figure looming behind him in a heavy cloak wearing a skull on top.
Wait, we're riding a. Did you say we're
Wearing
wearing
a skull on top.
Wearing a skull on top.
Gifton's going to look at that and
Dingus
then pull
leans
Dingus
back
a
on your
little
shoulder.
closer. Yeah, Gifton's basically scooping Dingus up, tucking him under an arm, and just protectively petting him. Corvus,
Yes.
who's your friend?
He doesn't talk, and he basically just follows my instructions. But he
I could
is.
use that.
Corvus, who's your slave?
Character laugh.
It is not a slave. This is, for lack of a better term, a construct. But his name.
I'm going to squinty eyes at you because you made a construct after what we've been through.
His name that I have given him is Hadvin.
Hadvin?
And Hadvin will kind of shift his weight and shift
Hadvin.
back.
Does it
You will-
understand basic concepts?
It understands basic concepts and understands languages, but cannot speak. It is incapable of it.
How is it
Uh,
not
Give
a
it a
slave?
Because it is not a living thing.
That has been said about my kind.
Well, that has been proven that you are living. This is something that I've devised, which is delves into the empty. That is why it is hidden under the cloak.
I'm going to put a hand on Telday and go, I am certain that we will take some time to ascertain if this being
You can
has any independent intelligence.
you can ask him anything, you can talk to him, you can do whatever you like. But I warn you, what you see underneath that cloak is not something that everyone should.
And
I am
you
detecting
say
magical
this is
readings from beneath the cloak. Warped, but magical.
And you say
Yes.
it is from the empty.
It is powered by the empty.
Necromantic.
And the empty has twisted it.
Necromantic. That is troubling.
Essentially what it is, yes. It will protect us and help us in our activities.
Oh, I should probably be prepping for a fight proper, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we probably
Meep.
should.
I'm
Carrick
going
is-
to.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I should say Carrick was gonna go check in on Talia.
Talia's doing okay. Washing the eggs as usual.
I'm
So
gonna
much
try to
egg
leave
watch.
Merrick unless I'm getting a dingus response, basically.
You don't get a dingus response. It seems concerned for you, but actually obeys when it's not really seeing danger too much.
Okay.
Doesn't know exactly what you're going into. It's just told, stay here.
Yeah, it'll learn when we go to Sahara.
All right. Well, I am going to take off my ring, mount up on Dingus, and spend the time waiting for everybody to gather, reattuning my magic items around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd done that earlier when we knew what we were doing.
Yep. So
I don't have my luck stone on me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have a tune.
Quick.
I have the blood well.
I had 30 temp hit points on my sheet. I think that was from downtime.
That was
that was only for a month.
Yeah, it was long gone.
Okay.
Because it only lasted for 2 weeks when we went into a year downtime.
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Right. Soon you're all gathered up, and
open up the portal.
Right. You open up the portal.
One quick thing before we go. Jaxwell, before that, actually ask Cass briefly, may I see the handle of your sword for a second?
Okay, if it zaps you, not my fault.
And Jax will just touch it for a second, and he will actually use his spell storing item ability. That sword can now cast mirror image 6 times.
Too many casts.
Fancy.
So you have that spell at your disposal 6 times.
Okay.
Nice.
Giving a barbarian that is very beneficial.
All right, now I open the portal,
Right.
and in we go.
Right, you step through. Immediately as you all go through the portal, you are hit with air far brisker than the air in Beacon, and you can in fact see snow falling.
Oh, I thought it was briskets. Oh,
And you find yourselves emerging into a tree line, not stepping out of it, as I imagine Gifton, you might want to have put them into it. But immediately you are met with sounds of activity, voices talking, yelling in Giant. Who speaks Giant?
Yeah, I do have one thing I'm gonna do though. Times 3.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hey, subtle is all about the Grim Hassan.
Alright, so this is not a stealth mission.
That's one way to get. Okay. The rogues just leave.
I mean, one of the rogues is not
More
as stealthy
now.
as One of the rogues
other
plans.
Yeah.
Right. For a brief moment, that activity seems to die down, and then there are more yells in Giant for those that understand Giant, which Tilde, even if you don't speak it, it is being translated for you.
No, I already do.
Okay, cool.
Anyway,
He's been obnoxious in translating anyway.
I know.
You got the most obnoxious dose.
You know I know
you said
this.
to help.
I'm afraid that he would get the part in particular confused, and
The dialect is quite special here.
you can all hear basically yelling for prepare, there is intruders, find the source of that voice. And are you staying in the tree line?
Cass is actually going to step out of the tree line.
I'll draw my vorpal blade and step out alongside her.
I will
Cass
fly
hasn't
out.
hasn't drawn her sword yet, and she only has her shield.
Jax
Okay.
only has the screwdriver in hand.
I am staying in this tree line, but I have both the rapier and the staff of power out.
Okay. Alright. So, Lord, if you step out, you are soon spotted. You see a line of barbarians starting to form along the camp's edge, facing you. You can see what looks like to be obviously casters based upon the implements they're carrying. A couple of glows of magical fire being lit, archers preparing, and then the line of armed with swords, spears, about 20 Goliaths in all, starts to slowly approach you all, yelling in Giant to disarm yourselves. Who are you?
I still have thaumaturgy going. And I'm going to say one word loud. Tarnstead.
Okay.
So you can have animate objects.
As this line approaches about 40 feet from you, all forming a sort of semicircle against the tree line, you see the line of archers and casters behind them start to part. There's a large armored figure approaches from behind some of the tents. A familiar sight, the heavy plate armor, the unusual sight on Goliaths, striking sudden bad memories for a lot of you. The way too big greatsword it's carrying, far larger than his size should suggest he should be able to carry, just held over one shoulder with one hand, as Grim Hayerson parts the line of archers and moves to the men surrounding you. You can barely make out his eyes through the slits in his helmet, and what you can see, they seem to almost glow a sort of simmering red. As in broken common, he suddenly speaks. Tarnstead. I have not heard that name in some time.
Scrim Hyacinth.
Corvus, you casting Guiding Bolt.
No, I don't. No, I just clicked it by accident. Continue.
Corvus got excited.
Okay, continue,
Everyone
Cass.
else would have the spell section now.
She's saying his name loud enough to get his attention focused on her.
He just sort of looks at you very coldly, almost dismissively.
Your presence has been requested in Sahar by your namesake. She has asked us and tasked us to see that you fulfill your obligations to her. Will you comply or will you deny the one whose name you have taken?
Are you trying to suggest to me that you speak for my goddess?
Yes, we do. Because unlike you, we succeeded.
She is free. I have burned the places that needed to be burned.
She is in Sahar, defending her people, and she needs you.
Tell me, why would she take on such little weak things as you all?
Because apparently the big, dumb, brawny ones like you couldn't get it done.
Look at them. If Andy were to farm so small. I am not weak, and I am not dumb, I promise you that. I have done as I have been told to, and I have been uniting my people in her name.
You have been sullying her name.
Every triumph.
She could have
Twisted
gained
her
allies,
ways.
embarrassed, but you, and you alone, have sullied her name amongst its people. They won't come to her aid if she asks.
Allies of Barast.
And you are sitting out here in the woods, doing what?
And he just very casually points backwards with his sword towards the encampment, where you can see still bodies of Goliath being moved, taking down those that will not bow to her.
She doesn't want them to bow to her. She wants friends, she wants allies, she wants those who can help her people, not slaves. Her people are enslaved. Do you really think she wants more of that?
I do not need to think that. She spoke to me when I found her. She told me what she wanted me to do. I doubt she has said anything to you.
She loves you, and she wants to help you find the path. You cause her great pain. It is only that why we are here and not something else.
Nonsense lies from a place that just spreads lies in negotiation. I don't believe you.
Fine. Then fight me.
Fight you.
You and I.
I would not fight a child.
Are you afraid I'll break you?
No, I am afraid that I will be seen hitting something that is fairly weak and meek, and my men will laugh.
Weak and meek. I am Caspia Pia Steelshod, daughter of Michael, slayer of manticores, defeater of your champions, savior of Dullwood, breaker of false prophets. I am the fury, I am the storm.
And I am Scrim.
I've challenged you. Are you a coward or will you fight me?
You wish to fight me.
I'm still locked eyes with him. I would like to attempt to intimidate.
Go for it.
Advantage?
No.
No?
No advantage. 27? Okay.
Because he's definitely not intimidated.
He just sort of breaks his gaze with you as he looks casually around the group before returning to meet your eyes. Normally I would not meet the challenge of an outsider. You have no right and you have no claim. But you have all come here looking for a fight?
We've all come here looking for you.
One and the same.
I was the last key that opened Hea's prison.
One of the little ones. Were you not in our camp?
No, you killed many of my people. And I went willingly to help her.
Their weakness
You're
killed
lucky
them.
that I did.
Your weakness killed them.
Well, fine. I could do with a little bit of sport. But I will not fight just one of you. It would be pitiful of me. I will fight all of you. Try to make it fair.
Gifton's gonna start to laugh. Fair.
As this is a challenge, a duel, you must name terms.
Alright, well, our terms, we win, you come with us. You go to Zaha. You go to Hea. No fighting with us after that.
Fine,
I have no
acceptable.
interest in anything else.
My
If
terms.
we lose, what do you want?
When you lose, those of you that still live, if there are any, will serve me. Whether it be in chains or not, that is down to you.
I agree.
Right then. Over there, it is a holy place, and he actually just points off into his distance of the sword. It belonged to this clan, now it belongs to me. Acceptable?
Acceptable.
And he just dismissively waves his men away, who sort of back up, not quite lowering their weapons, but obeying nonetheless, as he starts to head over to this.
I will fly Dingus over there.
Okay.
And I'm going to be patting Dingus's neck on the way over and go, okay, sweetie, remember what we practiced in Beacon?
Beep, beep. Alright.
It's called the Dragon Drop.
As you'll follow along, he leads you to what looks like to be a area of rocks. Large ones creating off a closed-off area, but open enough. You can see a couple of collapsed pillars, suggesting there was something here once. Perhaps a shrine, a temple, but now long covered by snow. The rogues, this is breaking away from the tree line. Those of you are hidden. Do you want to follow?
I am gonna follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He seems unsurprised when more emerge from the tree line.
Probably used that sort of thing by now.
The stealth wasn't that good.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know at all. I was tempted to use my. I know I failed. I re-roll it, but I didn't.
Let's move you all over.
I decided my 74 sorcery points are more important to see what I can do with.
Right.
That is.
Mhm.
Are those barrels? Oh, no, that's a pillar. Okay.
That's a pillar.
I was hoping they were
Right,
barrels.
if you all put yourselves towards the north, please.
Oh, the tokens aren't set. Ew.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
still
I'm
have
trying
my
to
fancy
heads or
token.
tails of this spell you gave
What?
me.
Mirror image.
Yeah. So I cast it, and it says if you have X number of duplicates, how do you determine how many duplicates you get?
You
You
have
You start with 3. Each time they actively hit a duplicate
it's
instead of you, you
the
lose
first
1.
round of spell.
Yeah.
3 illusionary duplicates for yourself appear in your
Oh, okay.
space.
I missed the very first part.
It's fine. Just don't waste it on if we have to eventually fight Corvus.
What?
You have true sight.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said if we eventually have to fight Corvus, don't waste it on him.
yeah.
Eventually.
I will just see you. And
Let's
it's like,
see.
no.
As he leads you over there, he stops by a rock,
Gas.
just turning and sort of settling his sword into the ground. Your names?
Shaxan Rotsukala.
Gifton Greysteel.
Carrick Marsk.
Tilda.
I already told him my name.
He's still looking at you expectantly.
I'm Caspia Steel Shot.
That one. Why does it not speak?
Corvus Adalas.
Dingus sent triangles and squares.
And then he moves, pointing his sword from you to the cloaked figure.
He does not speak.
Fine. I am Scrim Harrison, as you already know. We meet here. There are no rules. Blades, magic, whatever you desire, I fear none of it. And then he just takes up a readying stance. And I'd like you all to roll initiative.
That's what I figured.
Just waiting for that point.
Oh, no.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay.
Have something that
Okay.
affects initiative.
Did my roll? I don't think it rolled.
Yeah,
It did
it
not.
did.
It rolled, but did not load it.
Oh.
Did you have your
well,
token clicked?
I'm gonna roll it again, and then
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
usual.
change it.
Yeah.
As I must have had Dingus's token picked because he was on top of me.
Corvus,
it
you know you
didn't-
don't have to roll initiative for the construct, right?
Why didn't it? Why didn't
Why
it roll?
is it not doing that?
It takes its turn directly after yours, same as all the other pets.
It does
I
it?
don't-
That is
it's
weird.
still on your vet.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Never mind then.
Token's
we'll-
assigned to the sheet.
We'll
so I
figure
don't know.
that out after the combat. I'm
Can
just
you-
going
can
to add you in.
Right click and add me.
Yeah.
I'll just manually put it in.
Remove Hadwin.
One second.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
It's a thing I like what they did with
I'm
constructs.
moving
right
it down
now, it
briefly
makes it one-
so I can actually see the menu. Turn. Okay. Right, there you go.
Yeah, I'll just add it in. Okay.
We'll have to figure that out after this. Right, and we'll delete. And then I can go ahead and go. Character sheet. 1.
What? What just...
2.
Hmm.
Right, and it begins. Corvus, you're actually first up. Jim seems to be waiting.
Inspiration's so good.
I was not prepared for that.
The fact that he is.
That I'm first.
What's initiative?
Okay. Corvus is not going to make any flair about that. He's going to roll up his left arm, extend it out. The silver glows in his arm.
Okay. Harm? Is harm ranged? Yeah, 6 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Right. DC 21 con save. He succeeds.
Wow.
Just.
So
It takes nothing, I think, right?
does it take nothing?
Well,
Yeah,
you
you
have
should.
the full text there.
Yeah, you should have the spell up.
Yeah,
Is it half? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that is necrotic, right?
Yep.
Right, so he seems to flinch a little.
And he will nod, and Harwin will advance. See how.
Measure from your token, remember?
Right. Yeah. Are you there, Gifton?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm here. I'm in that square. I'm with Dingus.
Oh. Okay. Well, you're
I'm assuming
down
we're.
here.
Oh, where am I?
You might have a desync then if you see her down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, third token definitely up this way.
Oh,
I still see her down there, and I just saw
I'll
his
refresh.
token move.
let's see if I'm elsewhere.
Try just shifting Gift and Overspace and back again.
Loading.
Yeah. I just reloaded. She's there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm where I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
Harwin's just gonna lean forward a bit, and just run forward.
Okay.
I think it Naruto runs.
It basically, unfortunately, that's what it looks like.
You mean its arms aren't
Right,
completely?
let's start the Naruto drum beat.
It isn't just flapping its arms.
No, his arms are folded up in its
Is that your turn?
That would be his turn, yes.
Gift and Grey Steel.
Alright. I think in order to manifest, I have to use an action. I think that's right, because that's what wild shape's usually an action, right?
Should say in the manifestation itself. It's a direct copy of the text.
You gain the ability to change flow, you spend uses blah 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 forms of our additional thing whenever you send this form, choose way.
I think it's an action. Yeah.
I think it's got to be an
Yeah.
action. All right, so
Is it doing the equivalent of story form?
Yes.
yeah, it's the equivalent story form.
Bonus action.
Bonus
Oh, it's a
action.
bonus action.
Yes.
Okay.
At least if it's using the same as story form, that's a
Yeah,
bonus.
it is.
Yep.
All right, so starting off bonus action divine manifestation. I am doing wrath form.
Mhm.
Action. I am me and Dingus are flying over. Dingus goes pretty far. Let's see how far Dingus wants to go.
Also, I think you clicked on the level 20 feature you've got on there instead of the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was like, so you're like, but you already have it on.
Yeah, but okay, but we're gonna fly over
like that.
to here. We are gonna go 20 feet up on the way.
Okay.
And then I am doing an attack go with my thing go.
Oh my.
And let me double check to make sure this has everything in it. Okay, Fey Longbow. Normal attack. 21.
21, I believe. Hits.
Okay, cool. I get to do
Sleep. Totally
wrath
sleep.
as well. Oh wait, I can't do that. No, I can't do that because I already used a bonus action. So nope, I can't do that. But I get that. But then I also get my as part of an attack thing. So I will throw the Sacred Flame.
Okay.
DC 20 dexterity
save. Boop. Which he will take. Okay, very nice.
So he takes that. So the arrow comes flying in, followed by a backhand swing of Sacred Flame.
Okay.
And Gifton's flaring out her golden wings.
The arrow
Or golden
impacts
white wings.
between his plating, accompanied by a skirt of flame that surrounds him. And he definitely feels it, but he does not move much. He maintains his guarding stance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, my turn's over.
Essie.
Okay.
Essie's gonna run up on that boy.
Oh yeah. First thing I'm doing is activating rage. I am making sure I am out of range, so I can't zap him. Where did that button go? Button has just go. I am click the right thing. Charging up on him.
Mhm.
I am then going to swing on him. But before I do so, I am that yet. Swinging. One-handed. That's such a blow. Probably a whiff.
Yeah, that misses. Sort of scraping against his armor, deflected by the plating.
Yeah, that was an incredible blow. Swinging again.
Okay, this would hit, except suddenly his blade moves to intercept. Your blade locking with his briefly.
But
Ooh.
it's still I do no damage, but it's still considered a hit.
No.
No, it's
It
it's
doesn't.
would hit, but he negates it.
Okay.
He's shield bearing, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to read one of my abilities real quick. Let's see. It says. So it's not considered a hit.
No.
It is not a hit.
Well, Cass is going to back up 10.
Okay, he does not swing at you because he uses his reaction.
Right, I am done.
Okay, Scream lowers his blade slowly before just stepping up to meet you, Cass. That blade coming around in a wide arc at you, as if meeting your challenge from earlier.
Since he's moving in, do I get an attack? No, he has to.
No.
Moving
Only
out.
if you have Sentinel.
Which whoomp. 23.
I'm actually going to use one of my cards. I am choosing to give him disadvantage.
You kind of
I
have to
can't
do
do
that
that.
before he swings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Do you want to do that on the second swing?
Yes,
Okay,
but
so
23 will hit.
right, so
Does.
23 hits. 27 slashing, and you see the runes on his sword light up, flame licking along the blade.
24 damage.
I'm actually good in melee against that.
No.
24, 25.
Did he start raging?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
If you start rating.
That's 13, so
25.
5.
You want to impose disadvantage on the second swing, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, when that blade hits you, you need to make a strength saving throw for me, please, as he's going to expend this.
Ah, he's a rune knight.
And you've taken an extra 11 fire damage. Okay. Thankfully,
Yeah,
they do not
makes
grasp at you. But you do get licked with extra flame.
Okay.
And now Sam's going, oh, good that Usk left.
And the second swing will be made at disadvantage. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage in that first hit. Jesus.
Mhm.
25.
That hits no matter what.
Right.
25 points of damage in the first round. Jeez. Actually, you took 25 because you had 50
You took
damage.
36.
Let me recall that card.
Because slashing gets halved, right? And the fire
Yeah.
stays. Yeah.
Okay, the second sword swing, seeming just carrying that first momentum, him whirling about in a worrying amount of speed, smacks into you again. And then, as he activates Liss, he's going to swing at you again.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't stop these hits.
Another 20
To be fair, I
slashing and
think
10
that
fire.
hit me as well.
Yeah, healing's going to be important in this fight.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think I'm the only person that can has a chance of those hits that have shield and have a 22 AC nat. So.
I'll swap stance after this round, Toby. Don't worry, I'll be healing you.
Right,
I'm
and
pretty sure between me and Telday and Corvus, we got you.
challenge
Yeah,
accepted, little girl.
Oh.
And it is Today's turn.
All right.
Oh, shit. Was he?
Yes, he has multiple turns. Yes.
No, I'm still learning all of Corvus's things. Was he resistant to necrotic?
know
I'll
if we
ask
can
you.
tell.
I'll ask you to give me an insight check on your turn.
Okay.
That's my problem. I reloaded the page. That's where my character sheet went. It's like, I can't find it. What happened? All right. So I am going to move
What's your AC normally?
there.
18.
Okay. You did also remember to bump it up to 20 because of the +2 I gave you, right?
I didn't know you gave me a +2.
We discussed it a couple weeks back. It was the armor increase thing. It's still only at 20, so it didn't stop any of those. But so you know for
Well,
future.
I'm not wearing armor.
You said you were wearing a chest plate before. Your breastplate?
I've took that off because it no longer
Oh,
provides
okay.
me better AC.
Okay, well, never mind then. I've got it myself.
All right. And I am going to send out a healing word to help out Cass.
Is it the word stop bleed? Oh,
Oof.
2 words.
Okay,
Not the
Cass.
greatest.
Take 8 hit points back.
And do remember the ones that Sam gave us weren't temporary, so.
It was a max hit point increase. So temporary hit points still stack right now.
All right. Sadly, for the moment, that's going to be it.
Okay. All right. Scrim smiles at you, Cass. Wait, what?
Oh, he does have multiple turns.
Yes.
Jeez.
Scrim is using Paragon creature rules.
I was just say, remember,
Yeah,
Galladay,
yeah.
you have action still. You could cantrip cast.
Oh,
damage.
is that a bonus? I thought it was
Yes,
an actual
yes, word is a
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah. Do you want to do a cantrip before I go?
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I guess I will throw this at him.
The fish is
You're tall and dumb looking.
You're a coward who has failed his people.
I like it. Okay.
And it's just advantage.
Wisdom save. He's good.
Oh, also, roll 2 more dice for us, please.
What, me?
No. It didn't. Is it save or suck anyways? Yeah, it's save or suck. So.
Yeah.
Because he only got 1d4 instead of the 3d4 he should have on there.
Yeah. It didn't upgrade properly.
Ah,
Yeah, gotta fix it.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
A coward would have only accepted the challenge of 1. And right, then his turn will come up. Which Cass, he starts moving around you, staying within range. As he sort of circles, he's going to swing it to you again.
I would like to woe.
You like to roll?
One off whatever he rolls.
Okay. Right.
Alright, yeah, so I was on his attack.
20. I think
tried.
hits, unfortunately.
I tried.
Right. That blow going through you, and then his second blow seems to actually carry further. His sword arm reaching out, extending the reach of this really long sword, and is going to impact Corvus's construct with his second attack. Hopefully. 37.
No, totally not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right, take that for Harold.
Harwin.
Harwin.
Hadwin, sorry.
Edwin. Oh no, it's going to have
Aw,
multiple
you
names
can't
now.
Chastise somebody else for getting the name wrong and get the
That-
name wrong yourself.
That officially means that
know.
whatever H name is used is appropriate. Alright, and the swing comes back around at you, Toby. Once again, building momentum.
Dobes?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just doing the math. I
Mhm.
cannot eat these blows. There's nothing I can do about this.
Okay, so you took 20 or 22 from that one, I think, because it's half the
Yeah.
slashing, full fire.
And then that is his turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nasty.
I'm well below half health now.
Holy shit!
Jax is going to move up, and pulling a small metal box out of his coat.
Mhm.
Focus for a second, and he is going to cast Summon Construct.
Okay, right. Thankfully, I don't have to do shit about this. You have your token.
Yep. And he's summoning it right there.
Okay.
I just realized something, but it still doesn't affect the combat how it's gone.
And I'm choosing to make it a stone one, which means since it is on its and mine turn, it is immediately able to use that ability
Ooh, I like it.
on Payson.
Okay. Right, 1 second. Let me roll that save. Oh, he fails.
Yep. And then it is also. I'm using my bonus action to tell my construct to move my tiny homunculus to move forward. It's flying.
Mhm.
And
Spider shouldn't fly. Spider shouldn't fly. That's all you're getting from Gifted right now.
No.
makes you feel better. It's basically two small little fly-like wings on it.
Much better.
Make it better.
Yeah, I have no cantrips that are bonus actions, so I'm ending my turn, but my construct goes directly after me.
Okay.
It is going to multi-attack and first hit, which I believe is a miss.
Misses.
And second. Okay, and damage.
Okay, very nice.
And since it does also have a move, it is going to circle around him.
Okay. Very nice.
And that's my turn.
All right. Carrick.
I have the ability to think in 3 dimensions, so I'm tempted to twist and have static in the air instead. But that's the question of how it actually would hit him, and only him is the question.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So instead, we're going to this spell. And let's double check. She's just out of it, so...
I'm generous with most attempted spell positionings, but...
Yeah. Walking forward, I am going to... Yeah, might as well do it at 5th level. So expend 9 spell points because of... I'm also quickening.
Mhm.
So I will go to 65 spell points, and I am going to quicken a level 5 blight at him.
Mhm.
Acidic.
Okay. Right, what's the DC?
So-
19.
DC 19 con.
Hey! You actually get through. Very nice.
So he takes 48
Well, I can't too.
acid.
Okay.
And was there I don't think it has a secondary effect on him. But then I can use a regular action, cantrip, and I am going to Ashes Splash him. 19
Okay.
dex save.
19 dex. Let's press that.
Oh, but that didn't have the trigger, so it'll actually be 15 if it hits.
Right, it will hit.
Okay.
Uh,
I need to flip that on.
Oh, I almost minus his AC. That would have been bad.
I would have actually rather take that, I think.
Okay. These blows seem to be landing on him, scorching his armor, cutting grooves into it. Which the armor seems to flare magically, but it's being damaged. Right. Is that your turn?
Move, partial move, bonus. Yes. So
Right.
I'm holding my action.
Scrim is going to. Yeah. What is it? Half movement? Scroll back up.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Okay. Scrim is going to use.
Oh,
this.
it gets normal movement now
Oh, it does.
until start of enemy's next turn.
Ah. Okay. All right. We are going to use this. You see Scrim shifting his stance slightly, and then the snow seems to displace as he makes a tremendous leap backwards. The construct, does the construct get reactions?
Yes.
Mine does, yes.
Not
'cause it
yours,
does have a
Corvus.
thing.
Someone one, yeah. Okay,
Oh yeah.
right,
Unless
yes, it
yours
is,
has reach.
Does not.
right. So both Toby and the stone construct will get a disadvantage swing on him.
Okay.
Notice that on the sheet, so 25.
Wow.
Oh, too bad it wasn't at advantage.
25. 25 hits. 19 does not.
I have a single question regarding that. Are we
Mhm.
using old flanking rules?
Yes, but you'll watch him in his fighting. He seems to keep an awareness about him, which let me press it.
Okay.
It's one of those not flankable creatures. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay. Yep, just figured it was worth
Yeah.
asking.
Okay. 19. Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, that's correct damage.
19 with a punch.
Yeah.
Nice.
But what is 19 halved?
19 halved would be 9,
9.
10.
9.
9. Half round down.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. As that blow lands, he seems to feel it, and it looks like it almost slows him a bit. But as he lands, he points the sword forward, and you see this building of flame starting to whirl around it as the runes glow and glow and glow. And then it unleashes forward in a direct line.
I'm guessing it does not count as a spell.
It does not count as a spell, unfortunately.
Okay. Because I still have reaction counter spells, so I figured I'd double check.
I don't know if you have range on him. Is he within 60 still?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Although I actually
30,
get that
it's in 30.
circle around that. I get a circle around that anyway.
100 feet long, 15 feet wide. This is going to catch, basically, Telde, the two constructs, Corvus and Carrick.
Okay.
Oh no.
So it's a deck save.
It is a deck save, DC 22. Notably, the line of
Nope.
the line of barbarians that are watching far back from you also have to duck aside, and you hear some yells.
I am double.
All right, uncanny dodge isn't the one I thought it was. It's, okay.
Nope.
Dex.
Hey, Telde.
Dex.
Look at you taking half. Oh.
Me thinking about shape changing into something immune to fire.
Yeah, it's not worth because I already have it. So
I am burning my reaction to use, just like I'm just getting the ability, to add 6 to Carrick save.
Okay, very nice.
if you can get someone else to make the save, I'll say do that because I already have fire.
He can't save anyone else apart from Hadwin.
No one else can make it.
Okay.
Like,
I just wanted to
you are the
figure.
construct,
to help
and I don't know
with
if the construct's
so.
actually in range.
So
He's just barely, but I don't know where he's.
so
Yeah, so 42, unless you're taking half, which is 21.
21, and then I have it again because I have resistance to fire from the mask.
Mhm.
10? Is it round up or down?
Down.
Okay.
Down.
Always down.
Down, always down, unless it says otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
I
unfortunately,
just realized how many extra hit points I have because I get bonus extra hit points or temp hit points because of my druid ability I activated. So 34 extra hit points. So I'm sitting at like 176 hit points for a change. It's amazing.
And Scrim once again takes up a stance with his blade, waiting. It is Corvus's turn.
Okay. What do my Azoth eyes see?
Most things here. They didn't see anything special about him, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. And insight versus if he is resistant to necrotic?
Roll an insight. Actually, it should be an investigation, I think. Nah, insight.
Well,
You're watching how he's moving.
The reason why I ask is because of the ability that I have as a death cleric. I ignore resistances. So
Okay.
I wasn't
Well,
asking
you
for, like,
you
his
should be
insight.
mentioning that then.
Well,
Okay.
I just kind of discovered that,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Well, we'll go forward with that
Yeah.
knowledge.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alrighty then. And he is going to start chanting something and clench the silver in his arm.
Mhm.
Everyone within 30 feet of him that is ally
This is everybody.
is going to...
Yep, all of us.
Yeah, because I think he even catches Gifton in
Loses
diagonals.
2d8 hit points.
That's Corvus' turn.
Corvus eats your soul. I said everyone loses 2d8 hit points as Corvus eats your soul.
Everyone take
Still
14
saying
back.
he's chanting Uga Chaka.
Very nice.
Ooga, ooga, chaka.
Damn, if overhealing was a thing.
You got her, Corvus?
What?
That's par for a conversation in combat. I said, you got her.
Mhm, mhm.
And you said, what?
The Dark Construct is going to rush forward. Long, sinuous arms come out, bearing large claws.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
The claws scrape against his armor, not finding purchase.
And he leans back almost in a straight position.
Okay.
Just doing that.
Miss Glaysteel.
I'm going to interrupt 1 second.
Mhm.
The start of Gifton's turn, I'm going to play this. How do I play cards again?
Drag it out.
Take him
Yeah.
out on the field.
I enjoy it far enough.
No,
Are you
I have
stealing
that
her
card
turn?
too. I'm fighting you.
No, I'm not
fighting
stealing
you.
her turn. I take
At
the
the end of
turn
my turn.
after her turn.
Okay.
All right.
This round. It's just this round, so I move my initiative.
I have that exact same card. I would fight you.
I'm
I would
just-
throw
we're
mine
just-
down
yeah.
to keep my turn.
We're just going to remember. Recall.
Yeah. I have that same card. So yeah.
Why is it showing no card on the table? Oh, this is heroic.
It might be the wrong deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, real question now: giant dragon or give everybody an attack?
An action, you mean?
Yeah, the action movement, that bullshit
Yeah.
thing. Which do you prefer? I'm asking the group real quick. Quick poll. Giant fucking dragon.
Do I get a vote?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like the drink.
I wasn't prepared for that answer.
Action might not be bad in all honesty. Just give people a chance to either cough potions or get set up more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
It
moving
is
in.
on you for that one, whichever way.
I'm moving in. Let me make sure I still have distance. I have to be within 60 of everybody. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Farthest.
Yeah, I will. I still have. I want to continue doing my turn, but I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna hit the button. I can find it. It's here. It's here. I promise you. There it is. Guiding song. So make sure you pick what you're gonna do. I still have an action, a bonus action, and a whatever left. I am bonus action swapping forms because I can do that. Gifton's form is going to become a lot more luminary. and she's sprouting about 2 extra wings.
Mhm.
The big unicorn horns coming out.
Oh no.
And her mouth is basically just white hot energy, as is her eyes, as she starts to lift off Dingus. Da-da,
What's your cleric? What's your cleric level?
I am I don't have a cleric.
Just a druid.
I'm a druid, so I guess it's equal to half my druid.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
No. So it's
Yeah.
my druid.
You.
I'm level 17.
Okay. So plus
So-
17 to the hit die.
Yeah.
You gain at least 18.
Yes, you should gain at least 18.
28, in fact.
So also, I will say, Toby, make sure to spend that hit dice. That's still something. That's like stat plus 17, so that's good, right? So,
My dice are shit tonight.
but I just manifested resolute form because I realized if I shape change, resolute form would still be active,
Mhm.
and I can use it to hold my concentration for keeping my angry up.
Cheating. I hear you.
Yes. You hear my cheating? It's strong.
Do I have to roll if her cleric level is enough to fill me back up?
Nah, just fill up then.
I'm still spending it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And from the back line, Jax is raising his arm, a little gem's popping up off the top, off the robotic arm, and firing that.
Okay. That hits. Very nice. That's
Sure.
nice,
Yeah.
but good nonetheless.
Hmm.
Okay.
Damage
So,
isn't much, but he gets forces advantage on the next attack.
all right. We'll just go down the list, I guess. Cass, a guiding
Move
song
attack.
activity.
Already did it.
I already did
You
it.
get more.
Okay.
You get more than just the hit points, Toby. That's
Read the
on
box.
top.
Oh,
That's it.
well, if I move, then I lose my ability to do my charge. So
Can you do anything to get you hit points otherwise? Drink a potion, something like that.
I will drink a potion.
Okay. Tilde?
Yeah, in that case, I'll just throw a vicious mockery at him.
Okay. This
You
is
have
an-
offended your god.
Ooh, you say it so calmly.
You have offended your god.
You have offended your
He looks
god.
troubled.
Oh,
Oh,
you know,
I
it's
heard-
disadvantage on his next attack too.
Hmm.
Okay. He actually looks hurt by that, as if there was no resistance to that.
Shax did his, so I guess it's
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
If I've done
I'm
all
just
three
gonna
of
acid
mine, so-
splash again.
Okay. Alright.
And this time it's got the +5, so
Dexterity. Waha.
yep, he makes it.
No, he doesn't. One sec. Whoa.
I mean,
whoa.
Pulling all of the abilities out today.
Whoa. Yeah, one left. Use my reaction.
Okay.
One left.
Well, it works. Okay.
Ah, damn.
Thank you for
Whoa.
pulling a Joey Lawrence and wooing him.
So
Whoa.
is that the end of the Sam turn, or are you still?
Is there anyone that hasn't?
Corvus is going
Oh yeah, that's right. Corvus still has to. Sorry.
and Corvus is there's going to be discordant ringing in Scrim's ears as the empty beckons. Boo-boo.
So, Soul of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My brain
I'm
was
just
going.
gonna press this
You're
wisdom.
Oh, no.
Contractually obligated to point at him and yell, "You're gonna die."
You're gonna die.
I don't actually. Did you click it?
Yeah.
That's chill touch.
That's your
Chill
touch,
touch.
sorry.
But
Too bad Chill Just is really nice.
Well, it's
You
a
did that
save,
wrong.
So
What's your save?
Yeah.
21.
right, roll the damage.
Okay.
So it'd be 3d12.
Yeah.
3d12.
It's not on the quick click, so that's why.
You should probably make 2 versions of it. Just
Yeah.
one that has the
Okay.
damage input
And he
for
is
damage.
unresistant to that.
Yes, but then my golden
Very
lights are
nice.
going to fade off everybody as I have given them a bonus action, and I sit there glowing for a long moment because next turn I will be the unholy dragon monster and it will be amazing.
Right, I believe you stolen a turn, Carrick.
Yes.
Stolen turn.
First, First, we are going to again use.
I can't help you again.
9. So it gets me down to 54. No. 55. I can add, I swear, 56 spell points. I am doing a quickened snap.
Okay. Position it behind him so that it doesn't hit Edwin.
Yep. Acid damage.
Oh, Hadwin.
Miss.
So in
Didn't he use his
DC
action to
19.
move?
I don't know if I think of Hadwin as a friend.
You moved him up, didn't you? With that.
Yeah, you moved him up.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't have moved.
No,
and
he
attacked.
moved
You
on
couldn't have moved
Corvus's
and
turn.
attacked,
Did he?
basically.
I moved
Okay.
on Corvus's turn. Yeah,
In
he
that
ran up
case,
into-
I think you'd actually do that with advantage. Didn't someone put
Why?
advantage on next attack to attack him?
No.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has disadvantage on
Oh,
the
he has this.
No,
Okay.
I put advantage.
Oh, you have something
That's
else.
what my attack does. It
Colonel,
puts it
Colonel,
down.
Okay.
Calm.
21.
Hey, it hits!
Oh, okay.
Hey. Alright, and I need to make a DC 19 intelligence save.
Yep.
Fails.
Oh no.
Nope. So it takes full damage, and for the next minute, it subtracts d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks.
Very nice.
Oh, I guess how it's wording the d6 gets rolled now.
We'll do that now to be convenient.
Okay.
Not the weapon review.
And as well as con checks, so -2 to all of its ability and attack checks and con checks to maintain
And this
concentration.
is acid, not psychic, right?
Correct.
Sweet.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would be better with psychic, but I can't swap it in and out. I don't think.
Okay, is that your turn?
Like it's nope. That was my bonus action.
Mhm.
My action again.
Acid pressure. Stop making me press this button. Okay, he will take.
18 acid.
Actually, it's a substantial chunk for being halved.
Not full.
And
Okay.
then I can actually move. I'm gonna move.
Squinty eyeing at Carrick. I felt like I gave him a little bit of an extra turn, and then it went a little bit longer than I thought.
I will be back in just a moment.
Okay, be quick because it's your turn next.
Quick to play card check to steal Cass's turn.
I would
was
play
gonna
my
play the
card so I can take an immediate turn, but I can't. Because I've already taken a turn this turn.
See, I was trying to figure out if I could use my bonus points to cast a bonus action
I had
spell during that.
Full intentions of using my card this combat, but then I looked and I was the second person, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't because it gives you the turn after the end of the person's turn." And I was like, "Shit!"
Yeah, the worst part is with me being that low, everybody suddenly clumped around. I'm like, well, synaptic shock is coming off. I'm like, I'm gonna get this off before cast charges in.
Seems
I'll admit,
fair.
I wish I had a way before my turn to force him on disadvantage on a check,
Uh-huh.
but I'm wedged in between because if I get him to fail a con throw, I can make it so your acid does full damage again.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Mm. I just
Yeah, it was
want
on
to
my
turn
list
into a
of
giant
spells.
dragon. A giant dragon.
What else do I have?
You want to get
It's
sued?
sad because I want to turn into a gold dragon, so I won't be able to fire breathe at him because I bet you he's immune to fire.
Yeah,
But
probably.
you know,
Don't worry. If I ever get
I'll
really,
chomp, bite though.
I'm if I start getting low in sorcery points, I'm just gonna make Dingus start breathing.
I got the gold
Something.
missing range.
Hey, back subs, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm moving to there. I am swinging at him again.
Oh. Oh, I just realized something great.
I don't have anything that I
Quiet for the moment,
found
though.
on here.
Yep.
Don't. Click.
That misses.
Hold on. I have something for this. I'm using
Okay.
that.
Choose 2.
Is it a choose 2 or is it choose 1?
It's a choose 2.
Choose 2.
That's nice.
I am going to immediately re-roll a d20 I just rolled, and I'm gaining advantage on the next one I roll.
Okay, very nice.
So, re-roll.
Okay, that hits. Or it would, but he will block that one.
Hate this man.
His blade comes up to you
He's a
again,
dick.
and he sort of looks smug for that helmet. So now do your advantage hit and hopefully
He
hit him.
likes to see that anger in your eyes.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm not going to I'm not. He has.
You're
a smile
raging.
on his
You're
eyes.
angry.
Yeah, I'm zapping his ass.
Kick him in the dick.
Why? Well, you just wasted your second advantage, though.
No, this is zappy attack. This doesn't get advantage.
Yeah, it's a bonus action for her to.
See,
Oh,
19.
okay.
So it's 11 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you're doing your second attack.
5.
So 5.
Swing.
Okay,
That
that
one
hits.
And almost a crit.
I don't know, it's the most painful ones.
Also, you don't get the rage damage on the lightning, right?
I've
Yeah.
taken it off already.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm using my reaction.
Okay.
Please make me a DC strength save
Yep.
versus being knocked on his ass.
Boy's really good at saves.
He is.
I mean, that's been sometimes a little iffy right now.
Yeah. Well, it's basically Carrick flundered through briefly.
Alright, he seems to take that just fine.
Then I'm moving to there.
Okay. Right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
So, really quick, what I realized was this is every time they start their turn within 10 feet of them. So roll me a wisdom save.
Okey-doke. Boop. Wisdom save. He chooses to
Yeah, no,
pass.
reaction half speed. Okay.
Right.
That's fine.
One down.
He is now going to lock eyes with Carrick.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Right. Hadwin will get an attack of opportunity
Okay.
as he's going to weave, avoiding Telday.
Mhm. Going under Gifton. Yep.
Yeah, Hadwin misses.
Gifton does not get an attack of opportunity because it's up in the air
And
and also can't do that.
He will swing once.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay.
That misses.
Right, he will swing again.
That one hits.
Carrick!
So I take half the fire. Wow, you rolled really crappy on fire against me.
I know, right?
But did
think-
really good on his slashing,
Yep.
though.
And 22. Just subtract it from here. Make it easier.
And then he will do his third attack with advantage because of the build-up.
That is a hit.
Okay. Oh, almost a crit. Okay.
Okay, that time I get to half the fire.
Yay.
So 5 from the fire. And 23. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
I forgive you.
Uh,
I should hit the button just as a thing.
and yeah, he's not going to do that yet. Okay. And it is Telday's turn.
Just a second. My laptop had just dinged about. It's time to plug it back in, so
Oh no.
just finishing that. It's plugged in now. So he has run over there. I was trying to. All right. I am going to move here.
Mhm.
And this will allow me to actually use sneak attack on him because there are no other creatures within 5 feet of me.
You meet the rogue conditions no matter what.
I'm there too. So
Yeah.
Anyways.
I wasn't sure if his whole.
No, he still
not-
counts as 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. That works. So I am going to unleash just a regular attack. Here it is.
Okay. That will. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that sneak
That's
attack
a
dice.
sad sneak.
You know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's hold that. So I'm not gonna try a reroll on that in any way. But I am going to expend a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Deal extra damage. So I've got to roll. Bardic inspiration should be. No, that's what I thought. Another 5 in there.
Oh god, I just thought of something.
What did you think of?
If Telde Bardic inspirations me, I can magic missile. And use that magical inspiration to do D10 extra damage on a magic missile.
Yeah. That'd be nasty.
Yeah.
Speaking of nasty, Scrim's turn comes up again.
Oh. Sorry. I still have my second attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, sorry, I keep scrolling.
Ooh.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Yeah.
Almost a
Only
snicker
if
snack.
Scimitar still had, if Scimitar just had extended range still.
He's
I
not gonna
hit.
do anything to negate it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's tasty.
Oh, shit. No, sorry, that sneak attack should be off.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let me just plus that back.
Yeah.
Although two of it.
Oh, I
there
just
should be
replaced
still-
all of his health. I'm just going to say his health was that. This.
As in, no, 2 of that sneak attack should still go through though.
Well, we've fudged the health attack here anyway, so
Because I noticed dual fighting styles on there.
I think it's
Also,
now in
sneak
between
attack
somewhere where it was before and after the sneak attack, so
It's fine.
Close enough.
okay. Right, that your turn now?
Yes, that's my turn now.
Okay, unfortunately, he is going to continue his assault on Carrick. Despite the flames not seeming to do a whole lot. Oop. That's the wrong button.
I will take that's fine.
Not advantage, but 32. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, still hit.
Okay. Right. Okay. Second swing. The blade continuing its roll of doom.
That
You
is a
can
miss.
shield, yeah?
Shield's already up, and it's until the start of my
Yeah.
turn, so that is a miss.
And then...
Equal.
And then... The advantage comes back around.
And that is a hit.
Okay. Alright, that is that much. He is then going to leap again. Coming over here. You both get a... actually, well, you don't. You use advantage. Telde, you get a disengage at a opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay,
Yeah.
1 sec. That way, it's always on, so screwed. Oh no. I only got 27 that time.
Yep, that will hit. Okay. 21, 5, yeah.
And yeah, it is the proper numbers there that time.
Okay, 12. Ooh. That's his AC. Don't want to put that down.
I mean, you can put his AC down. We'll be fine.
Right, yeah, your blade lands cleanly in him, and there's a trail of blood as he leaps through the air. But as he lands here,
Oh wait.
Mhm.
Did I? No, none of them were that close. Okay. -2 on all attacks.
yeah, I don't think that made the
none of
difference to any of them. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Okay.
first attack would have been disadvantage, which didn't matter because it missed sight. Actually,
I
shielded on
think
that, so.
you were kind of in the thing of either very much hit
Yeah.
or very much didn't hit.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Okay,
He also
and
does get an id save at the end of his turn to end that negative.
We don't want him to make that, please.
I know.
Me.
but-
Right, well, it's not actually the end of his turn, so I shouldn't have rolled it yet. Because unfortunately, this is a once per round thing, not an action. So this is actually happening this time.
Oh no.
And he is going to. Yep, that is going to, I think, hit. Let me pull a line. Okay.
Is he going for Carrick or is he going down?
Well, it's
South?
15 feet wide, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is he going south
He's-
to grab Carrick, or is he going? Or
Yeah,
south to get
he's-
Gifted,
he's
or going
doing-
north to get Gifted.
He's doing it this way,
Carrick. Yeah.
unaware of
Gonna
Carrick's fire resistance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this. And get advantage on my save.
Yep, so I need saving throws from the four of you closest to him.
Okay, I have advantage because of the vestige. So
was it 22?
Wow, even
Yep,
with
22.
Nope. 16 damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm too far away to give any bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, just getting dex save. Yep. So 32.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm just checking some.
Also,
Okay,
a reminder: Carrick
so-
doesn't actually have another turn coming up.
Yes, I.
So, since he's in range of me,
Mhm.
I'm activating this.
Let's see. Yep.
And I am activating the lightning launcher.
Okay, go for it.
So I've clicked it, it's just deciding what it wants to actually roll.
Screw you, son of a
that
bitch,
hits.
right?
Okay, and the extra damage.
Okay.
And
Is that
just-
2 in there?
The 2 is in there, yeah, that's the weapon infusion.
Okay.
I am just giving a real quick double check on the extra dex. Does this. What's your turn? Okay, and I am adding residual lightning damage to it because that doesn't take a bonus action to do. So 6 extra.
Okay, fair enough.
well, and
What's the?
advantage on the next attack against Scrim
Mhm.
as well.
I'm assuming
As long
that
as it's not
weapon
me.
infusion doesn't add on to the residual lightning, right?
No, I shouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's just
Okay.
it's a global turn
Speaking of next attack
Yeah.
to come up, Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Shoot him again.
First, well, unfortunately, I can't benefit from the advantage on it.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is that. Yeah, that's cast at 3rd level, so that's 5 darts.
Okay, so 15.
15 damage.
Force, yep. What's force?
Taking that down. And
Oh. Yeah.
Jax is going to move down to here and quickly point to both his constructs, ordering them different directions.
Unfortunately, you move all in his reach, and he has, well, 3 reactions a turn.
Oh, yeah.
So he is
He
going
is
to swing at you.
Ooh.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
And
I
I
wonder if you're in range of Revivify.
apologize, Kronos, because I did say earlier that I'm going to be playing this a bit nasty.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to use his other use of fire runes for another
Yep.
46.
Okay, so 16, 23. 20. I'm just doubling all that together. 30, 53, 7, 67. So,
Being 67 total, yeah.
Yep.
And if you make me a strength saving throw, please.
Yep, I am just checking my cards real fast. I am throwing this one down to gain advantage on my next roll.
Okay.
And just
That's a
quickly
smart one.
checking some action.
Also,
Given I've got a 0, so.
yeah.
Very nice.
God.
Hey.
Oh, wait. Can saves crit?
No,
No.
they can't.
No.
It's a 22 save.
Yeah, so I'm still grabbed.
Do you want to take that card back? I would allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I think you took it off the table, though.
Shit.
Okay.
Do you want to take some hit points back?
How much did you give me?
If you can find the card in the deck, I can tell you which one it was because it was Friendly Spirits.
I don't know if there's a way for me to look through the deck.
You
Was
can't
it
look
just
through
a
the
vanilla
deck.
one? Just
Okay.
give him a different card
Yeah.
that's not like.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
it's just a normal one.
Shit,
That was
sad.
heroic.
No,
No, it's normal.
Oh, it was normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
Here you
normal.
go, Shaxton.
Because I only had one heroic, and I know for a fact I still have it.
Okay. Right. Was there anything else you were going to do on your turn after you moved?
I was going to attempt to use my reaction to order my things to do stuff, but
Okay, you can still
can I
do
still
that.
do that even?
Yes.
Okay. In that case,
I believe.
I'm ordering the spider over to here and burning my reaction to get a cast to do a cast on its turn, and I'm just ordering the golem forward, which it's got a 30, so you can get to there.
Okay. Right, their turn comes up.
And the other one is going to finding the proper spell on Carrick. Never mind the 2 at the top. It's just the 17 hit points.
Okay.
That almost doubled my health.
Oh, adding in the nasty crits. Okay. Right, Carrick doesn't have a turn, which is unfortunate. Okay. Right, I do apologize, Kronos.
No, don't.
Yeah, he steps up. He's going to swing it to you, which is advantage because you're restrained. 34.
Definitely a hit. 35. Down to 3.
That brings it down to
Okay.
3. Okay, unfortunately, we'll swing again. Oh, fuck me. Alright, I think you go down.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. And as he basically goes past Shax, blade swinging, taking him down, he steps up to you, Corvus.
Given the amount of damage I'm taking, I'm going to delete the construct because I'm pretty sure I lost concentration there somewhere.
Probably. And you can't maintain it once.
Yeah.
Alright, and Corvus, you see Shax go down, and this whirling blade coming at you. There's a 30 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Take that much.
Okay.
He needs like one more hit, guys. Corvus. Stab him back, please.
I wouldn't have made a difference on that.
Okay.
Send him to the empty.
That's what he is going to do.
I wonder what happens if you actually swing through a person.
He is going to use his bonus action to insightful fighting him, which he needs to roll a deception check against me.
Yeah. Right. It's charisma, right? Yeah. An 8, a 5. No, it's at 6. That's a 6.
So I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to draw the rapier out of the cane. This is not his rapier. From
you don't get advantage. You get sneak attack even if you don't have advantage.
Right. That's right. Sorry. Sneak attack.
Yeah.
And he no. What I do have is a card.
Mm-hmm.
So play the card
To gain advantage.
and gain advantage.
Okay.
So I am going to rapier him at advantage. So
That would be a hit,
25?
but he is going to block.
No.
Yeah. Hmm.
He's going to give it a hard pass.
Your rapier goes forward at him, and he holds the sword up to stop its impact. And I'm going to steal your card.
That's the ultimate insult.
Right. Anything else, Corvus? Also,
The sad movement of our.
does it look like a pigeon to anyone else with the token?
He kind of does.
Yeah. No, but that
Damn it.
pointed out.
Okay, I guess I'm going
Hey,
this.
it hits! Oh, fucking
Aw.
god damn it. That's, so, Hadwin swings out, his blow, removing...
You know.
Oh, don't worry. Scrim's not down.
No. Yeah.
You've just defeated one of the Paragon pits. Right.
Oh no, the armor broke off, didn't it?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
This is
The helmet catches and splits as it's flung off of Scrim's head, the scourge going deep into one of Scrim's eyes. Whether it's removed the eye or whether it's just blood boiling up, you can't tell, but his vision is affected in that eye. And... okay. He is still standing, but he seems weakened as we remove the middle Scrim from the unit.
That certainly gained his ire.
Oh.
No.
Hey, I'm not a shark.
I am not a crook. Alright, Gifton.
Oh, I didn't say that.
I can do so much damage if I hit.
So can I.
Have you considered hitting him?
I did.
He's just like, no.
Okay, Dingus, just like we practiced.
Meep meep.
All right, Dingus is gonna get there, and he's gonna roll.
Turn
as we
upside
get
down,
there.
dropping you from the
Turn upside,
saddle.
dropping you there, and shape changing into a golden dragon and trying to smash him on the way down
Okey-dokey.
from fall damage.
Well, that exists now, so
Yeah, it's a dodge thing.
I'm coming from 30 feet up.
that's is it adult?
Adult dragon, adult golden dragon, please.
Okay, adult gold dragon.
Are you gonna do that and then immediately miss a step up and do it again?
Put this under the control of
It's like
Gifton.
you know me.
Gifton. Save
Sam
changes.
saw that and went, oh yes.
How far up were you?
I was like, I can do this, but
30.
better.
30 feet
I'm
up?
going 30 feet up. Yeah, I could go from 60. I'll go from 60.
Okay, alright, let's yeah. You will take the falling damage as well, but I'm not sure you're concerned.
I'm not concerned with my
Dragon
250.
elbow.
I have 256 extra damage.
Dingus is going to move aside
Yep.
after he does that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me open up Tash as well. real quick. Didn't expect to be using this book.
It's
Why
a
not?
very high
You should
save,
have known.
unfortunately. I think it's a 15.
Alright. Actually, it's only a DC 15 dexterity save. I'll just land an attack.
Okay.
It's probably.
You sure?
No,
I just found the
No.
rules.
All right, we can do it, but yeah, I'm just gonna drop and then I'm gonna attack. I'm not gonna jump back up and do it again. It's only a DC 15, so.
Alright, let's give him a DC 15 save. If it
All right, I am woeing the fuck out of him, by the way.
okay, he's good.
Yeah, he's probably fine.
Alright,
'cause
so
as soon as I blow that,
he manages to
dodge
move
out of the way as
aside.
this massive dragon just
Mhm.
slams down next to him. I will take whatever amount of damage that was.
It's nothing. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll just ignore it. All right, so yeah, then I need to do my dragon attacks.
Okay.
So let me do that real quick. I get actions. Do I get multi-attack?
Yeah.
I get multi-attack, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna multi-attack. So it's going to be a bite. I will spend a heroic inspiration to make that advantage.
Okay, that will hit.
All right, and then you know what? I'm spending inspirations. So 1 second, I'm just picking some. I'm gonna spend that one, and then I'm gonna spend that one. So these are my other 2 attacks I'm doing.
Okay.
Actually, 2 claws. So
Roll your
I'm gonna
damage.
claw, tail.
Right. Yep. They.
Which one's hit?
They all hit.
I don't think the tail is part of the standard attack action.
It's not part of the multi-attack, no.
Oh yeah. Ignore that one then. All right. That.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roar.
Okay.
But that's not anything cool. It's just I'm roaring because I'm.
I don't know why, but I could just hear Gifted's voice coming
Right.
out.
So your swings land true, scouring marks into his armor. His blade desperately trying to swing to block, but not able to manage to do so. And
also, for some reason, my dragon has extra wings because that's how this works. And I got a unicorn.
And the half-blinded scream, you just hear him going, "Not so little anymore."
Technically, I don't know if it affect him. You do get on that when you do multi-attack, you get Frightful Presence.
Yeah, I don't know if that affects him. Is he immune to fear?
He's immune to fear.
Yeah. All right. Well, there I'm good.
Okay.
That's
Cassie.
good. Just all these cards.
Yeah, let me take those back now. Cool.
It's just like I might as well just slam these down, right?
Okay. So 60. And in
Now there's advantage technically because there's 4 people.
Also, I'd like to point out everyone has +3 on all their saves if you're near the giant fucking dragon.
You have
You're close enough, Carrick. You're gonna get it if it's within 15 feet. Of
Yeah,
the
I don't know if I'm gonna want to stay there. I'll admit.
You have advantage now, Cass.
Cass is dropping the shield as she runs in.
You can't just drop a shield. You have to.
It's strapped to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have the shield still.
Yeah, it is an action to don or doff a shield.
Yeah, because we're not doing the other rules where we had the whatever shields. We're not using the weapon dock anymore.
All right, so I am going to swing.
That is a hit.
Very small hit.
Okay. 25.
I am zappy aura. So 19 for half of 6.
Okay. Press that real quick. No advantage, so he will take that. Nice.
And then I am raging seeing him.
Okay. It's impossible for him to fail, so I'm not going to press it. Actually, no,
Really?
no, he can. But it's very hard.
Well,
There we go.
very hard.
He's a +15, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
and
because
a
I
few
hit him
options.
during a lightning charge, there's also that. And then I'm swinging again.
Hey!
There you go.
Okay. Oh crap. This is where the bullshit starts. Okay, so
Where's he got?
start.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's too bad you used up all your cool stuff on the first hit.
Well, I need to check the vestige doc because all sorts of chaos is now happening.
You had another D12.
I have to another D8 and another D12. So D8.
That's the D8 coming from?
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Ah,
Brutal
barbarian.
critical.
Okay. Right. And
Wow.
you also need to roll me a D6 for bleeding damage duration.
We're level like 16, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You get 2 extra dice on a crit. You have brutal
Oh, yeah.
crit 2.
So roll me another D8.
Keep forgetting that those things expand.
Yeah.
And then a D6.
He will take bleeding damage for 2 rounds.
I thought that was the damage from the bleed.
It'll be D6 at the on his rounds. He takes it for 2 rounds.
Oh, okay. And that is all I can do.
Okay. Very nice. Right, Scrim. Doesn't like the predicament he's in. He's surrounded right now. What he's going to do? Dragons. Well, Geek the healer. That is the rule of things. Corvus. His blade swings your way. 26 hit.
Impose disadvantage.
Oh, very nice.
A hard one.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll another one. It's a 26 hit.
She literally meant she was going to roll another one. Damn it.
Okay, you take that. Right, let me turn disadvantage on. The second attack comes through.
Yes.
I am using whoa.
The what? Oh, whoa. Okay.
Whoa!
I thought you said bow.
Whoa! God damn it!
What is with you? And
What ones?
I just had to
Whoa.
double check that you actually had the dice in there.
Yeah, I was out.
Does a 24 hit, Corvus?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I tried.
I think you're down.
trying.
No.
No?
Well, you did roll damage. Oh, you did. Okay, never mind. I rolled
Yeah,
damage.
you roll 30.
Whoa.
You were
So there's
at
30
34 health, weren't you?
I healed.
Okay, must not be updating to me. Right. In that case, his third attack will swing your way. The disadvantage and advantage cancelling out.
I return.
Okay.
Now you're probably down.
Indeed, I am.
And he will. Right, make sure you zero out your health. Cassie and Semi, you're going to get a attack of opportunity at disadvantage as he leaps.
I can't.
I use your reaction.
Yeah, Raging Sea
Yeah.
is a reaction base.
Right, Semi, swing away.
Fight.
That
Do I
hits.
get disadvantage? I guess I get okay. 13 piercing.
Okay, very nice.
Chomp.
Oh, only for a sentinel up there.
That
That would have been funny. Just jumps, doesn't jump.
Alright, Telde.
All right. I guess I should do this. Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a heal.
Oh, right. Ignore the dueling modifier, so just
You
the
get stabbed
24
lightly.
heal.
Oh, no.
It's mass.
Let me see.
Who are you
I've got
choosing?
the option of
Oh,
up
me?
to 6, so I'm gonna choose Shax. I'm gonna choose Cassiopeia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna choose Corvus. Kara, screw it. Kara can take some health back.
Thank
I
you.
guess. Yeah. I'm not even sure
Scream.
Hadwin has HP, but he can.
Hadwin has HP,
take
yep.
some- yeah, so he can take some health back if he's lost any.
He has. Thank you.
And
Scream.
oh right, is Dingus still within? No, he's not. So I guess I'm gonna have to name Telday.
Yep, have to name Tilday because Gifted hasn't taken
I
a single
can't
point of damage
use
yet.
that health anymore, but
I see that I wasn't loved is all I got out of that.
well, if Gifted would like health, she can have it instead.
No, it's fine. You can keep it.
Yeah, I've got no
it's too
use
bad you
for
can't
it.
give it twice to somebody. That'd be great.
Okay.
All right, so that's your action. What else are you doing?
Yeah, that is my action. He's over there, so I'm going to move here. Is that? Oh no, I can go one more. Go there.
Wombo.
And as a bonus action, I am going to attempt to hide. Oh wait, no.
Unfortunately, you can't. You're not behind anything.
Yeah, no. Actually, I could. Zigzagging, I could have actually moved myself over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
But nah, I'll leave it back at that spot. It's fine.
Oh no, you can do it if you want.
All right. If the rock's there, then theoretically I can try and hide there.
Mm-hmm.
So screw it. Let's roll a stealth.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, that will be my turn.
Check then. You're up. Well, you're on the ground. You'd better.
Yeah. Jax is going to cough, pull himself to his feet, and goes, "That is not a feeling I enjoy." And first thing is he's pointing to his construct and making a "come to me" motion, so that on its turn it's going to be up there because that's easier. I'm then casting Fire Shield on myself.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and I am choosing flames.
It's almost like you know what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm using the Chill Shield. And
It's like I picked a dragon that was immune to fire.
If I had immunity to fire, I could heal from him shitting me with that shit.
bonus action stuff, I don't think. Yeah, sadly I have no spells or no cantrips to go on bonus action. Yeah. All of mine require an action. But I just want to check some real quick.
Until engagement with the enemy, I was really intending to just fly Dingus over the man and turn Dingus into a T-Rex and ride that to the ground, like
Dr. Strangelove. Yeah.
Yes.
But he's going to use bonus action to command the construct to heal me on its turn with its reaction.
Okay.
So
Its turn comes up, I'm assuming.
Yep. So I'm getting 13 extra health out of that.
Very nice.
Level 3.
Okay, and that's your turn.
Yep.
Carrick.
I'm going to fly 30 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to dash using a bonus action 30 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm 60 feet off the ground.
Okay.
We're good. We're going to start doing this the smarter way.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's in a pouch, I believe it does it part of the action to drink it to pull out a potion.
Yeah, drinking bonus action,
Yep.
that's fine.
Okay. So I am drinking a potion of superior healing.
Up is smart. Up is good.
Yes. And I'm going to heal 29 more hit points.
Very nice.
I have to math what that hit point puts me at.
So I have a question. If Scrim heals up, does he get another one of his Paradin actions back?
Do you want to hit him and find out?
I'm curious, but not
No.
that curious.
So
Is that your turn,
that'd
Carrick?
Yeah, that'd be everything.
Alright. And a big group of you are clustered there. You see him leveling his sword towards you once again. fire whirling around it.
I
As
flare my wings out big.
cool. All right.
I
If
don't
you
care.
DC 22 deck save, do you have immunity or resistance?
I am immune.
Nice.
I should say, you should know that. You
I
fight
am
one of
immune
those.
to fire. There was a strong choice there. But you know what?
Ah!
I'll roll my dexterity
Hadwin!
save anyway. I don't mind.
You glorious bastard.
Very lucky you had that resistance, Shax.
Mm-hmm. It would have been right back down.
Mm-hmm.
Who is right back down, mind you?
Shit, you are? God damn it.
Yeah.
Did everyone but Hadwin fail?
I don't
Mhm.
see Corvus roll for Corvus.
Even if I save, I'm down.
Yep, 24 exactly right.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
you're not.
yeah,
you're
he's not a rogue anymore,
High
right?
enough rogue to get that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not high enough rogue for that ability.
Okay.
I'm not either.
Yeah, neither am I.
And then he is going to...
I am going to burn my reaction to make it so cast saves.
Okay. Half damage cast, so add 24
Just
back.
Yeah, just so that's clear, that's the ability.
I just did them.
Add 24 back.
Just add 24.
Plus 24.
Add 24.
I am.
Why are you doing math? Just have it entered on your token and then click the number and go minus the number that you needed to subtract.
Mine
Because I'm
doesn't
doing
like
it
to
from the
always
sheet.
stay that work properly.
Mm.
It's because I'm an
And then
idiot,
he's
so.
going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that reminds me.
God damn it.
Charge forward.
Okay, my homunculus is fine.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, very important.
Because it has that ability.
Vision. Yeah. Okay. Alright, he charges forward, the blade dragging through the snow, treading his own blood. And once he reaches Kess, he's going to swing. One swing.
Okay.
Uh-oh. And... Zoop. That is mathematic numbers.
19, 24,
Mhm.
23.
19, 24, 23. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
66.
not working over. It's not working on the token anymore.
Do it on the character sheet then? I don't know.
That's what I'm doing.
That comes out to, I think, 66 total?
Yep, 66 total. Yeah, halving the slashing and taking full fire at 66.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then Corvus, death saving throw, I'm afraid.
I have advantage.
Yes. Wow,
Wow.
good advantage. At least not a 1.
That's your turn?
Hadwin.
Edwin. What can you do without your command?
He was commanded to attack and protect, so I guess verbal commands not issue from me makes him inert.
In combat, shares your initiative count. It takes immediately. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but it can only actually takes on its turn's dodge unless you make a bonus action on your turn to command.
So basically stand there and
Okay.
dodge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Alright.
Gifton.
Well, unfortunately, this is gonna force me to have to swap forms. So I'm gonna swap forms.
No,
I'm
hit
still a
it.
dragon. But I have to heal people that are down. The other healer's down. The other healer's literally at my feet
The Telde's
and
there.
down.
Telde can save the day, right?
There, but
Telly's way down there. Telly's way the fuck down there.
yeah, but that's only like a turn worth of movement, and then I'm back over there anyways.
I mean, I guess the one thing I could consider is Corvus really doesn't like my healing magic, right? Is that true? It might make me wonder. Fuck.
There's an angel off to the side just tapping their wrist.
Yeah, I know.
Which
Okay,
one?
Which one? It's
It's
exactly
definitely an
wrist.
immoral one.
No, which
Yeah.
wrist? We know some of them have multiple extra arms.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I am going to swap to the Healy form
Mhm.
bonus action.
Mhm.
I am casting fuck. If I cast this, we don't go home today.
You abandoned the airship!
Yeah. I mean, I still have the circle.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. We got the circle. We got a circle. We'll be fine. All
I
right.
just need to make
Casting
sure.
motherfucking heal on Corvus.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, I'm casting motherfucking heal. It didn't go through for me, but I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
No, I
It
didn't.
did not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reload.
Broke. It's
It's not on your side.
Yeah, it didn't load. It didn't populate for anyone. It's just broken.
yeah, it's you had to redo every spell.
No,
You
I
had-
used it the
Seven-
last time.
78
we did
hit points,
combat.
right?
No. Yeah, it's some
70.
70 hit points.
70 hit points to him.
Less-
I also am going to, because I have just cast an ability while I'm in mercy form.
Mhm.
I can throw another 15 hit points to somebody within 30 feet of me. There was nobody else down, right?
Nobody else down.
Nobody else down.
I will
Cass took a lot.
which
Shax
one's-
is hurting the most.
Shax
Yeah.
is gonna get 15 because I saw Shax go down. So Shax is
I'm
getting
already
15, and and then I am going to step over and around
Mhm.
and just look down at the motherfucker because I can't. Actually, I have a bonus action.
Mhm.
What do I have for a bonus action? Fuck.
Spells.
Fuck. I have to have a bonus action spell.
you can't because you cast heal.
You can cast a
That's
bonus
just-
action spell.
Well,
No, I only have
cantrip.
a
No,
bonus
she
action
can't.
cantrip. I don't have a
Cantrip. Yeah.
I only if I have a bonus action cantrip, and I don't think I do. So I think I'm pretty buggered. Yep, done.
Okay.
And technically, it's you can cast a bonus action spell.
Yeah,
and then
I
you actually
despise
cantrip.
that rule. It doesn't make too much sense to me. So
All right, but I'm just gonna sit there and glower down at him like, why are we ignoring me? I'm feeling a little here.
he actually meets your gaze defiantly. Cassie.
Okay. So I can't lightning bolt him because no matter what I do, every time I get into position, everyone piles into.
You can lightning
You can
bolt
go
him right now.
straight south.
Yeah.
You
You
can
could
do it right
literally
now.
do it right now.
I'll hit you. I'll hit.
No, you won't.
Sam.
No, you
it's
won't.
5-foot
you won't.
line.
Just
Straight
go
line
sit-
down.
Straight south. You won't hit me. This is a perfect
passes
line
by
right here,
it.
Tobes.
Yeah, lightning bolt is
This is perfect
100
right
feet
here.
by 5.
I thought
I'm
it
fine.
was 5 across. Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 across, which is 1 square.
That will also invoke a attack. of
No, it won't.
No.
No,
No,
you just do it.
would.
That unless he's a mage slayer, no.
Nope. Mages can cast point blank.
Lightning bolt.
Okay, go ahead and press that.
And that is some of the lowest freaking damage.
It's really the dexterity save that's going to be the tell. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so it's half damage on lightning bolt, I think, right?
Yeah.
Let's- Okay. Gets tickled
I'm
with
done.
6. Right, that's your turn.
Taking a second to refreshing because my game's being a bit of a butt.
Yeah. Moving won't really make much of a difference because you'll go after someone else.
Okay. Oh boy, Scream, you're not having a good day.
Do you yield?
I am not a coward. And he's actually going to face the dragon directly and try and swing at her.
All right. I'm just going to go quick because I don't have concentration bonus right now. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. On the right side, I'm immune to the fire part of that.
Mm-hmm. That's a 20 slashing.
Yeah, so I take the 20 slashing. I have to do a Constitution save, which I have to check between the dragon and myself to see which one of us has the higher con. One moment, please.
I'll be shocked if it's not the dragon.
Oh my god, it's the dragon! Who knew? Don't make the save. Poof.
Half damage, you do.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
half damage. I do.
Yeah.
It's either half the damage or 10, whichever
Yeah.
is higher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, I take 20 points, sir.
20 points, and then he swings at you again.
All right, and I will have to roll again.
DC 10.
Which I don't. DC 10
Mhm.
should be okay.
I'm pretty sure you're going to be fine with these.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that was another 20. That was another 21 points,
Mhm.
sir. Yep. I'm just assuming he has a magic weapon.
he does, yes.
Okay.
Nah, it's actually just got charcoal in it that's on fire.
It's nice being able to just ignore the fire completely.
Okay.
And it wouldn't matter anyways because they don't get immunity. They don't get damage reduction
Right.
type things.
And he is going to do
You can
his.
stab a dragon all day, and it takes all day.
He's going to do his leap. So, Cass and Dragon get attack of opportunity
Mm-hmm.
as he suddenly faults himself over the dragon.
Fight.
That's a hit.
14 piercing.
Okay.
I snap him again.
Cass unfortunately does not hit.
On the bright side, Carrick's flying, so I don't know.
Oh yeah,
what
he
he's
is.
doing
Why
other
would he
than
go
run
over
away.
there? Alright,
Yeah.
he's going over here.
I mean,
no.
I was gonna question if I could get if he would have been close. This just flies by smack. Why did
Okay.
I do that?
And it is Telday's turn.
This would have been much nicer if he hadn't
Hadn't
leaped
moved.
that direction. I was fine with
It's
where
like how
he
he's tired of
went.
boss fights where the boss just stands there because there's no point in moving. So
No, I was fine
Yeah.
with when he went beside Carrick, but fine. I guess I will have to consider a different option. Yep. All right. I'm going to use as a bonus action dash thanks to that thing. And I will end up right here.
okay, dokie.
And
Fucking snow spraying up.
I am going to try and catch his ire for a moment, so I will try attacking.
Okay, doke. Go ahead and stab him.
And screw it, one sec.
Oh wait,
Let's use
what am I
this.
thinking about? I still have one more spell slot. I'm good.
Oh God! I just thought of something.
Yeah.
We want to drop a dragon on him. I could drop a dragon from 1,000 feet up.
I don't want the damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I'm so happy.
Oh wait. I want to.
You want to roll that?
It doesn't matter. It's a
We'll make it
natural.
not a crit.
There's no such thing as a natural 20 in D&D. All that matters is what the dice roll. The woe will increase that dice number. Decrease, I should say.
Technically, it also is a 19. I just have a higher crit range.
Is that from the
Well,
blade
by one, it
or?
will make it not a crit.
Is
From his docent.
In that case, that is not the decapitation on the forepaw. We're good.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, phew, okay, good. I don't have to spend a woe because I
Yeah,
was
I-
was
yeah,
only gonna do
it's
it
the
to you because
beheading
Yeah.
I'm trying
that
not
we're
to
worried
kill
about.
him.
Yeah.
Just checking it myself. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll your damage. Please
Oh,
use your sneak
and,
attack.
Forgot my sneak attack, so luckily I also added a button, but ignore
roll
the
the
same
button.
type on it.
Roll the sneak attack button twice because you got double dice for that.
No, I think
Alright,
he's
yeah.
already Oh,
Right.
no, never mind.
Ah, okay, didn't click that. There it goes.
Okay. Let me math that real quick. 13 plus-
Oh, see, if you would have been immune to it, we would have done extra 68 damage, though. Actually, it would have been 12d8.
Okay, so your vorpal blade, as you come to a stop by him, slices, nearly snackering the head, but just cutting through the magical armor that he's wearing. The armor suddenly split in two, a huge gout of blood spurting from him as he loses.
One of his special paragons.
He loses a special paragon.
Oh,
Oh, it's so high. I mean, technically, it ends up semi the same effect. I was
No,
just
Alright,
what
the
it-
thing
now-
is that his reaction will always affect Corvus, so it's...
Now I've got a question because I know how much health each of these stages has. Are you guys good going until the end of the hour?
I am.
Yeah.
I am-
Okay.
Like the next
gonna go-
15 minutes?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I figure it's gonna go a lot faster because he doesn't have any extra turns now.
Okay. Right.
Then
Shaxton.
maybe the stuff has other things he's losing too.
Let's see. Yep. Shax is just going to hold his hand and Elemental Bane, DC 20. And I'm choosing Acid.
Okie dokie. That is the worst roll I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It doesn't do damage anyways, does it?
Uh,
It
I
should.
think it ups.
don't believe it first.
I think
They're affected by the
makes-
spell. Each turn they're affected by it does damage. So
Okay.
I don't know why it rolls damage for it at the start
Okay.
there, but yeah.
DC 20 con save. He passes that.
Oh dang.
Mm,
Oh dang.
I'm not bothering to ban that or to woe that. Sorry. I've seen my woe
Understandable.
rolls. I've seen my woe rolls.
understandable. He's not gonna get lower on that anyways.
My woe rolls weren't great.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to tell my constraint to back me up on health again.
Okay. And then the next turn comes around.
Yep. That should be level 3 cure wounds. Hey, 22. That's actually
Nice.
a good roll. And that's my turn. Because there's no point getting out of melee range, she'll just free attack me.
Yeah, that's right. I don't get access to that spell at all. Damn. There's a reason I didn't take it.
Yep, and that's my turn. Which elemental
Okay.
bane?
Yeah.
Carrick.
I tried.
If I move to here, how close do I have to be down to get 50 feet at him? You know, triangle thing?
Diagonally.
Yeah.
50 feet in the air.
Like,
So
okay.
move 10 feet down and you're good.
Okay, so I have plenty there. So first,
Diagonals are bullshit. Always remember that.
that's fine. I just want. I figured I'm going to take the GM's word on where I have to be for that. I'm going to burn 9 points again.
Mhm.
Putting me down at 45 to 5th level bonus action magic missile.
Oh, very nice.
So 21 damage. Oh, wait, no, it's more than that. Is
Alright.
it more than that?
3
plus-
times.
Plus 3 plus 4, so yeah, 21. 7 times 3.
Alright, Carrick.
Yes.
Your magic missile bursts forth, striking Scrim, blowing off a huge chunk of the breastplate, some of the shoulder plate going with it, and striking him in the chest, seeming to do full damage now that his armor is broken. And he stumbles backwards briefly, looking like he's almost going to tip over. And he looks like he can hardly breathe, like he is just not even needing damage. He looks like he should be dead on his feet.
Do you give?
You ask him, the onwatching barbarians, his followers, looking expectantly for the answer, seeing that their leader is beaten. There is no way he isn't. The fight is obvious at this stage. But you see him taking a labour breath. His eyes narrowing at you, no longer hidden by that helmet. You just hear him hiss. I will not yield to pitiful creatures like you. I am Scrim. I am here, son.
I am a mother. I am one of his chosen. Yield to her love.
Anything in the rest of your turn, Carrick? As Scrim just seems to glare at the dragon who has fucked him up.
He's not dead, right? He's not
Nope,
unconscious?
he's not unconscious.
So another hit will not kill him.
It will not kill him. Okay.
Dragon breath.
Alright. Okay. So, do you want that to be like 5 foot, like close to you, and then 50 feet wide?
Just spray
I'm
everyone.
just gonna turn and aim at the barbarian.
Okay.
Instead.
Alright, even if he saves, that's half damage, so that will knock him. Okay, he seems to be blown backwards, landing in the snow. Anything else, Carrick?
No, because that's actually all my actions. So,
Alright.
because I used bonus, I use everything but reaction. So,
Alright, on Scrim's turn, you see him, despite coughing up blood, bleeding profusely, starts to stand shakily, pulling away the ruined remnants of the armor that he's wearing. Oh, God, my side. That's not Scrim, by the way, that's just Ali.
I was just saying, yeah, do
Yeah.
not try to pull the armor off. You
Suddenly
do not have
sounding
an
just like a normal person for some reason. Oh, by Jove. His teeth gritting,
Not normal. That's British.
Ali is a normal
and he
person.
just starts to scream, I will not yield. I cannot be defeated. And his strangely deformed body that was hidden by the armor that I believe only Gifton has really laid eyes on before, malformed, bulging musculature in strange places, starts to twitch and starts to swell. The rest of his armor splintering and ripping as he increases in size, as he seems to go into this berserk state. Oh, that's it. That's all there is keeping him on his feet.
Oh my god, he got bigger and sideways.
As so the players know what's happening, I will happily priest this then.
Is it Thanos? Because I feel like it's Thanos.
No.
Space multi attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in other words, he punches us now.
Yep.
So we found out he
Dropping
actually
his
killed him
sword. Well, basically, he dropped his sword when he was blown back. And he suddenly moves forward with a blinding speed. And he is going to well on Shax.
Oh, god damn. Should have done this reversed. I just thought of reading that what that does.
Oh, but it is advantage because of
Shield.
shield. Very nice. Okay.
Yep.
Right. You shield the first
And
blow.
also,
Mhm.
I'm just double checking exactly, but he's going to automatically take damage from the shield.
Mm.
From Fire Shield.
Oh,
So-
now this is good. Okay.
2d8 gold.
Did it
Oh,
cold?
is he actually not immune to fire? Is that with the horrible trick?
Oh, he has to actually hit you, though.
Ah,
Oh yeah, yeah, he isn't
Uh,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hits.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
hit. Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's a shame. Oh man, it might actually be good for these to take these hits, but he swings again, his claws glancing off his shield first. That's the wrong button. That's how many attacks you know it's coming.
Yeah,
Come on, okay. There we go. 22.
still a miss.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay. Third.
That's a hit.
Alright. He takes an automatic death save throw. That lasts a level of exhaustion. Boop, boop, boop.
What is... We're slowly put mine up because I'm actually curious what the different levels do. What is... How many are there anyways? That's
6. Well, 6 is dead, but there are 6 technically. Okay, so he is now at 2 because he took one when you did that.
I kind of wish I'd done it in reverse order.
And another one.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot to roll damage on the previous one.
Yeah, you tried to roll damage,
Alright.
so yeah.
Okay. He takes.
Ooh, hopefully still standing.
So
And,
he
the
takes
death save.
another exhaustion, which now puts him at disadvantage, so this is cancelled out. And I think he get 1, 2, 3. One more attack. Yes.
He doesn't get disadvantage on attacks yet.
But,
oh yeah,
yeah, just hit
got
three.
Another hit.
Maths,
Alright, another
that's
hit.
three.
Alright, his
Yep.
hit point maximum is reduced, which is irrelevant. Okay, so there is a
Barely standing.
blinding flash of blows that spark off your shield at first and then just seem to cut through the magical barrier, laying into his tracks, as he just seems to be attacking in a blind fury.
Oh, like I said, I wish I had now.
Corvus,
I'm
We're gonna just,
misreading Bestial
blow air on
Fury.
him and make him fall over.
Mhm.
What?
your turn, Corvus.
My turn. Corvus will stand up,
I healed you.
growl.
Might want to do more healing, but
Uh,
That shield has probably just saved a hell of a lot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Given you just automatically got 3.
Yeah.
he's going to spend a card.
4, so he's basically got 2 left.
Yeah. You give yourself advantage and extra bonus action.
Extra bonus action, sure. All
Just-
right.
Did you just delete that? I wanted to take it back.
No.
It could have went back in the deck and been reshuffled and given back to us later. but
Yeah.
that's-
So,
Don't
sorry,
delete the cards,
but-
guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I just leave them on there until
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and
Now
take
it's
your
never
action.
coming back.
there's two gifteds on the map.
Boop.
That
Dragon Giffen and
is a
Irrelevant.
miss, unfortunately.
Mm. You got anything else, Corvus?
Okay, re-roll it. Well, roll another d20.
I roll a d20. So the 16, right?
Unfortunately, you do not hit. Let me take that. No!
Shove it off the
Don't
screen.
delete it. Don't delete it.
I moved it away. Alright, is Hadwin gonna...
action. Yes. Bonus. I get 2 bonus
You do get
actions.
2 bonus actions, yes.
So. Fucking. Yeah. Bonus action. The stupid, annoying.
He hits? Oh, hidden crossbow? What
Why are you-
what hidden
are you
crossbow?
He
doing?
still has that.
That doesn't
He
exist.
still.
Right, make sure you...
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
hand
That's
crossbow.
a hand crossbow now.
Yeah.
And that rules are never mind.
Yeah, those are gone.
Hadwin. Attack.
Right, Hadwin misses.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have another bonus action to command him to attack with?
Yeah, I have 2 bonus actions, so attack.
Nice.
Alright,
Hey, a crit.
okay, so
That's
a
two.
crit is 2 death saving throws. So Hadwin comes up, lashes into him, and Scrim just stiffens, and then his eyes roll back, and he slumps into the snow.
I'm gonna
Does
go.
he shrink back down or does he stay big?
He does. You hear a boop 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 as he shrinks down.
Ah.
I'm gonna paw over there
just-
and go stabilize the dying really quick.
Mhm. As the barbarians seem to be watching in silence now, sort of shock at both what they just witnessed they need to do and the fact that he has been defeated. And
I'm going to immediately take out shackles and shackle hands and feet.
As you're starting that, Jax will actually stop you for a second, and he will pull out a set of dimensional shackles.
put them all on him.
Scrim is ours by right of combat.
Actually,
This is Hea's
I've been
will.
using yours, so yeah, that works.
When you say that, Gifton, you see a few of the barbarians start to step forward, raising weapons, and then they are suddenly intercepted by others within their ranks who seem to be moving threateningly towards them. And there is a tense moment within the barbarian crowd before one of them, who's rather decorated looking in comparison to the others, just sort of nods slowly over towards your group.
Gives them a bob her head, and we will leave in peace.
Go, take him. His act was a disgrace.
It's the GM because I don't know if I have notes back then. What was the name of the one that we befriended?
Krolfjulfsson.
Krolfjulfsson. Yeah, and I don't think Krolf's here.
Oh, you know, Krolf was actively separated after that whole encounter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I will, because I can shape change, I'm going to shape change into a clop.
A clop.
And I'm going to just surge towards the next nearby tree and wait to cast the tree thing.
And by a clop, I think you mean the horse form of clop, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
No, I mean the tentacle monster,
I
please.
don't know if you can with shape change. The dragon shape change, right?
No, I can do it with not shape change. Shape change. Shape change lets me, with an action, I can change my form to another form.
Yeah,
if it's a CR 17, I can get to it.
Yeah, it's not the dwarven one; it's the spell.
Okay.
Because I still have shape change action.
Okay. All right. In that case, yes.
I knew what the confusion was there right away.
Yes, I will shape change into whatever a clop is, and go start tapping a tree.
I'm actually
expectantly
gonna walk up to Gifton as this is all going on, and she's right over there.
Before everyone leaves, he has to do it before it goes away. He will clench his fist in his arm, and this will go off.
Magical nuke? Oh, okay.
Okay. Actually, I'll probably just grab Scrim in my tentacles and take him with me.
All right.
I'm gonna walk up to Gifton after that and go, should we tell them to go to the name that was just said that I've already forgotten because I'm a horrible person.
Yes. There is going to be a non-committal shrug from a lot of tentacles because I can't talk in this form.
Okay, well, if it's a non-committal shrug, I'm not going to bring it up because we can contact him if we need to. So.
Non-committal shrug, I don't know.
Okay, as you move off with his body towards the tree line, his breathing shallow but steady, thanks to stabilize. You gather in the tree line and you do not seem to be pursued, although it does look like there is a lot more posturing starting to happen amongst the barbarian tribe, and not even just in two directions. The United Tribes under Scrim now seeing there is no leader here. Are you going to teleport, Spracky, before things explode?
I was seeing if Sam doesn't have the spells, then it will take a minute as he draws out the circle.
I actually do have a spell. I was miscounting.
Oh,
but
in that case,
I can't cast the tree thing. But if it looks like there's a lot of posturing going on, I will assume a human form. I'll just lay Scrim down because he's shackled anyway, and go, Cleric, maybe we should try to quell this before it's a fight.
Someone will need to step in as a leader, or...
Yes, it was what I was talking to her about. There's the one that we dealt with in Dulvood that...
If they are not here, they are not useful at this time.
They probably aren't. We can find out.
We don't know where he is.
I'm going to pop up thaumaturgy real loud.
If they fight amongst themselves, they'll make it so that they're more occupied with that than going after border towns.
Let them fight with themselves.
Is he among you?
You say that, Sam?
Yes.
You don't really get so much as a reply. You can see sort of murmuring and people looking around. Some just disregarding what you're saying. Yell's starting to happen. But nobody shows themselves or acknowledges the existence of a Krolfjulfsson.
One of us must either assert themselves as their new leader, or they will lead to chaos. If that is our intended answer, then we should go.
We should go. They will destroy themselves and not bother anything else for a long time.
That is certainly untrue.
Yes, but I
There
do
is
not-
also a problem of the dragon is coming, and it might be nice to have them on our side.
Yes, I think once we get out of here, we can try to contact him and see if he can.
Then
take
in that
control.
case, one of us must assert control now.
I do not know if one of us leaving will.
It is
keep
unlikely
control.
that they will accept an outsider as in a leadership position. They will merely try to fight you for it.
I take it that's the dose.
Necessary.
Goliath history shows that they may have a short skirmish here, but the clans will split themselves. They will not wipe themselves out. There will be skirmishes. There will be fights.
I don't think there's much more we can do here other than get out of the way.
Cass is actually going to step forward in front of the barbarians and the Goliaths.
Well, I mean, you had the tree line. They're a distance away.
And I think she's moving back in.
Yeah.
You're approaching the Goliath encampment again.
Yeah.
How close are you getting?
Just close enough so they can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Those who still wish to follow the Hayasin, go to the land of Sahar. Those who do not, go in peace. And then she's going to turn around and walk away.
Yes. A spear lands beside you, pointy end into the ground, as if hurled in your direction.
Cass is going to turn right back around and look at across the crowd who possibly threw it.
What you turn to see is the spear thrower then probably getting stabbed by another barbarian.
Yes, let's
Who
get
is
out of here.
The spear thrower's buddies then move to save
come
him.
Zergon
Hey,
decided
come on.
that we could leave.
Yes.
All right, and then I will, as soon as everybody's over there, pop it up in the tree, and I will help Hall scrim through.
Okay.
And I'm nuzzling into Dingus with my face as I do.
Pretty.
pretty.
Harwin carries them.
Not so more anymore, probably.
Alright, so you all
Human
make
again.
your way through the portal with
Oh, that's
Scrim.
right, you did human back. That's right. That's right.
Destination, I'm assuming airship?
Airship.
Okay. Alright.
So we come through on the airship.
Emerging onto the airship deck, that's where we're going to end the session for this week.
As a captain's like, what the? Oh.
They were expecting this.
Yeah.
They knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just Scrim coming through, just like, oh.
He's unconscious. It's fine.
Congratulations. You defeated Scrim Hayerson at last. It's only been
A year.
many sessions.
Over a year.
Uh-huh.
Over a year.
Alright. All of you take 6,000 XP. And we will do this same time next week.
I use so many.